one time. Cheers. Open forum, open topic discussion. What it is, what's good, what's happening? Back again.
Like in the beginning, like I know you do the chair part.
Hey man,
you don't do all that stuff like right as we about to start. All right, come on, man.
Why does he have a remote control?
I don't know. That's why I was giving it to the book.
Back again, man. Wayne's Whiskey and Sports back for another rendition.
One strike. Go ahead, Herb.
To my right, we got R. Dr. Splat. Splat. The most anticipated return to the table since Wayne's Whiskey and Sports history. Got Donald Vaughn.
He already got one.
We never figure out where we want to land. Or is John Jerv really cool, or did you just want Jerv?
No, we did decide.
Did we?
And
I'm Ernest Drummond. Got George on the ones and twos. Oh man, we want to thank y'all for joining in. For those of you new to the show, as we're cataloging our opinions and debates, on multiple topics, we like to partake in a little bit of libation, but nobody likes to drink alone, so we ask that you join in. So I'm gonna give you a second to go wherever you need to go to grab yourself some libation, whatever libation you love. Then I ask that you take said libation, pour said libation into a red cup.
Doesn't want the ice until I get back.
Raise the red cup in the air. Guys.
I'm sorry.
One time for the one times.
Cheers.
There it
is. Maybe I don't want the ice. I didn't. What's Bull doing? I don't
give it back.
He's new. He's new to the table. How's everybody weekend? I thought you needed a chaser, brother. How's everybody weekend? Good. Interesting. Anything interesting happen?
No.
Good weekend.
Oh, the Phillies. The Phillies. Flag football. Shout out to them. But the Phillies won 2 out of 3 against the best team in the history of baseball. They said.
They said it was unbeatable.
They said it would never happen. They said
they beatable.
They sound like
they beatable. Oh man, George, how's your weekend? Good. Straight.
George went on the date.
You went on the. Wait. You got to elaborate. Yeah, you can't say things.
Story time.
Don't put us on the spot.
I got a story to tell.
Fucking witness in this shit. It's
not
my business.
Please, I'm gonna bring something. I ain't gonna bring something else up, but the conversation you was just having.
I want to talk about me.
Okay, go ahead. Okay. Elaborate then, brother.
Okay. Hey,
date-wise, I took my wife out on the
date. Congratulations.
Can I ask you a question, George?
Do ask.
George.
What?
What are you eating?
Shrimp.
Hey man, whatever.
Don't yuck his yum.
I thought it was mac and cheese. That's my bad.
All right.
I thought it was like.
Let us get to some sports topics since this is a sports show. College basketball. We are in the final phase.
Yes, sir.
I'm saying hitting our final form, but before we even get to that, we got to talk about something. Somebody at this table, was very bullish, shall we say? Aggressively bullish on a certain team.
It was.
Said team didn't win. What had happened?
Fucking 14 points with like fucking 6 minutes to go. Fucking 7 points with 1:30. 6 points with like 42 seconds.
Yeah.
I read the right script. Clearly, I forgot their lines.
So what happened, Jerry? So in your mind, what happened? You think they just? I think the coach folded. The coach made some bad decisions.
I haven't.
The ref stole it from y'all.
You want me to answer?
I'm giving you some options.
No, I already have the answer. I already have the answer.
In case you didn't know why you thought. In case you didn't know why you thought.
So in my Duke circles, I've been very honest and said that I really wasn't the biggest Shire fan.
Mm-hmm.
He did better with some of the issues that I had with him prior this particular year with the roster that he put together. But down the stretch, I feel like he thought that they're just Duke,
mm-hmm.
and it was just going to happen because he saw what y'all can make the jokes all you want, but I mean, like Duke was. It was either them or Florida for most people as far as like who they felt were the best teams in the country. Right?
I agree.
Sure.
And as a Duke fan, there's been a lot of reasons that I can look at Duke teams and be like, oh, I can tell who's the type of team that's going to knock us out, right? But this year we didn't have that type of team. We actually had a team that I thought was pretty presentable, was pretty solid. My only issue outside of the coach is that it was kind of my issue. I think I now have an issue with college basketball.
Here we go. Let's get to it.
And I don't mean to be disrespectful.
Be disrespectful.
But and I forget. I actually never really cared for homie's name, but we called him Muscle Bull, the point guard for Duke, the big, strong looking black bull, whatever. I forget his name.
Jay Williams?
Huh?
Jay Williams?
No, I'm talking about that was on the team this year.
Oh,
right.
This year.
He was a transfer from some small school.
Mm-hmm.
The problem I have with this shit is that, and this is going to sound ignorant, but it is what it is. Dudes like him that go to like those small schools, I'm sorry, they're not supposed to be on that stage. They're like, there's a reason that they were at this school, and it shows
to begin with.
Like, he had a timeout. He can't get the ball in bounds. This is on the coach too, because coach should have called timeout. Coach should have designed the play. Coach should have did a lot of shit. And the Crows
about the inbound?
Yeah, you should have probably had your best player, which is Cooper Flagg, throw the ball in so they can get the ball to the fucking guy that's damn near shooting 99.9% free throw. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, instead, you have a guy that's been showing for multiple possessions. He's struggling to get the fucking ball in, and this might be too big of a moment.
The stage is big.
Yeah. So like, it sounds like, I guess what I'm trying to say is my issue is it's not even necessarily an issue, I think, but we're going to see people that might go to, I think one of the homies, somebody in this joint, I think went to Drexel, right? Like, cool, Drexel it's a mid-major type school. You go there, you'll play, whatever. You might even make a tournament, you might win a game. But like, you don't really go to Drexel or Florida Gulf Coast. It can happen, but you don't go to those schools thinking you're about to be in the Final Four and play for the national championship. And when you then find yourself in those positions, like, so I think a lot of this shit, like this fifth year shit, is about to get 6 year stuff. It's going to get nutty, and it's going to be like we're not going to want to see certain people because it's like history's going to show us that they're not ready for these. I mean, I could just be in a moment. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think what you're describing is kind of like the NIL effect, right?
The argument with
like
transfer
you're not going to get the team with the 5 McDonald's All-Americans anymore. So you still got to fill that roster out with less thans. You know what I'm saying? And
not less thans, but
they show the flash in their small school.
In their small school, but
you bring
that's
them
how
up
you try to fill. If I can't get the 5 McDonald's All-Americans that can all go to the league first year out of the league, but how do I fill out my roster?
But then he gonna flash like the boy did, like flash as a facilitator, flash as a scorer in like 3 or 4 games or a month stretch, and now it's like, oh shit, like
was Bull starting?
Like he might be good. Like,
so yeah, he wasn't starting at the beginning of the year, but then they made a switch. We had a freshman starting at the beginning of the year. They made a switch, but I mean, let me. But in all, like, shout out to Houston. You know what I mean? They played great defense. They played to the end of the. I'm not. You know what I mean? When it comes to Duke, like, it's only certain schools I just fucking refuse to ever show love to. Like, I'll never fucking pick them up. Houston, shout out to them. They're going to probably get fucking slapped tonight because they use all their energy against us. Florida probably about to slap them about all that shit that happened against Duke ain't going to happen against Florida. So shout out to Houston. Y'all did a great job. Y'all ignorant for not letting Akeem Olajuwon come on the floor.
That was crazy.
You throwing a little shade, man. Look, now you just throwing a little shade.
I'm looking
that was crazy, though.
I'm looking at the team stats. Hill wouldn't have had no issue getting on the floor. I'll tell you that much.
I mean, Cameron Gym is the size of my basement, so
I'm looking at
the greatest
the team
optical
stats
illusion
here.
in sports.
Yeah.
And it looks like it was a pretty even game, man. Like,
Let me throw something at you, Ryan and Don.
Points.
Yeah.
Let me throw some names at you, right? You got a Brandon Ingram, you got a Jason Tatum, you got a Marvin Bagley the third, you got a Gary Trent, you got a Wendell Carter, you got a Zion Williams, you got a RJ Barrett, Cam Reddish, Vernon Carey, Pablo Banchero, Mark Williams, Jared McCain, Cooper Flagg. You ain't win the championship since 2015. Has the blue blood run out?
No. They were just in the final.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
they were just in the final.
I wanted you to finish.
They were just in the final four 2 years ago, and they were in the final four this year. How's the blue blood?
yeah, like in
See, this is when you.
in college, college is different.
It's a
Like
question.
your team is a completely in the pros, your team is a completely different team in the next season to season.
Right.
But it's even more turnover in college,
That's
and
right.
the simple fact that they've been able to get back to this stage, was it 2 or 3 times in the last 5 years?
Is that the standard now? That's
Three.
just getting there.
2 times in the last 3 years.
That's
2
the
times in the
standard?
last
That's the
3
standard
years.
for Duke now. Just getting there.
No, so what you're. No,
that's. I mean, like Final Four is
That's
crazy too.
this
Though,
is
but like,
this is a big tournament. Pause. Like
I just watched it or just saw something that like UConn is like. Well, I guess it was men and women's, not mine, but it was like they got like 30% of the championships in the last. So like, there's teams that are emerging. I would say there's teams that are emerging. So like, I'm not taking away from the originals necessarily. I don't think this is the end of Duke's era by any means.
Is it
they'll be in the Elite
okay.
Eight probably next year.
Is it
They'll be in the
the
Final
end
Four in the
of
next 3 years.
the blue blood Yankee level dominance? I guess it will be a bit like. Will it be more sporadic?
I think you can say that in general,
Right.
With the NIL, with transfer portal, et cetera. It's possible.
Mhm.
It's possible
Aren't they
that
under
we'll
a
see
new
more
coach?
like parity throughout, but like
This is the second or third.
I don't know if it'll be. I think we'll still see the same names. We'll see the same names for a little while.
So they got a new coach. This is third year. People, they probably not transferring to Duke.
No, they are. They're
People are
absolutely
coming
are.
to Duke.
in the same clip that they were before under
Bro,
Coach K.
Don't feed into his
question.
this narrative. The answer is yes. Like they are. In all actuality,
Mhm.
he's this dude has recruited. He just recruited. He's had the 2 or the last 3 number 1 players in the country come there. He's had multiple McDonald's All-Americans. I don't even know like what he's saying other than Duke lost. So it's like, this is the
Speculation.
first take. No, this is the first take one. Is this the end of Duke?
I didn't say it was the end. I
It's
said
like, nah, dog.
I said what I tried to rephrase it. I said so there was a level of dominance when it came to the Dukes.
I mean, that's been changed, though.
But okay, then that's the answer, right? That would be.
I mean,
the
because
answer. If you're saying this isn't nothing new, then I get that.
yeah, like I mean, when's the last time it's been Duke, Kentucky, North Carolina?
Why are they not all for it once? But
No, but I'm saying like I think the last one that's won out of the Blue Bloods would be either Carolina or Kansas,
It was Kansas.
right? One of them two. But other than that, UConn would be new money.
But
We're
you talking about
like they got money like old money,
Right.
but like we understand what y'all doing, but we need maybe like another like 5-10 years of like of this before y'all really are old money.
Listen, I wasn't. I had no dog in the fight. I just wanted to throw a topic out
I
and see
get it,
where
bro.
it landed.
Like, listen,
You know,
as a true Duke fan since 1992, being a black man,
That's rough.
telling people, having conversations, talking to them about Duke, letting them know that I am a Duke fan, seeing the responses that gets from people.
I get responses.
The only black man I ever seen talk well of Christian Leitner.
Not the only. Listen, Duke is
who's my
beloved
boy?
by the black community.
The greatest college basketball player of my generation. I can't say better than Cream or anything because I didn't see that. But my generation,
Let's throw.
never. He's
Speaking of the
college basketball player
greatest,
ever.
great transition.
I'm sorry.
Great transition. No, great transition. Cooper Flagg has said he thinks he would like to come back. Should he?
No.
Should no. You want to wave right now? Why? For what?
For what?
For
It's time to
what?
get the bag.
Get the bag.
Absolutely, he gonna get it. Like he'd be crazy to go back to college right now. That'd be the worst decision in the history of sports.
Did we fact check this? I don't.
Well, he said it. He said it on national television. Not saying
I'm sure he
didn't
said
say
it like as
he
like
didn't
a-
say he was definitely coming back. He said shit. They said how you feel. I mean, I would like to come back, but he didn't.
Everybody like
Yeah,
I
it's like one of those
don't
things.
knock him for saying that, but like
Come back and
come on,
dominate.
dog, don't do that dumb shit.
Is there any reason for it? Like,
No.
could you
No.
could you generate a reason for somebody like that to come
Can I
back?
ask you a question?
Easy and make money.
I mean, you got NIL, so he's making money.
He's not going to make the NBA money that he could make.
Well, he possibly could make.
Not him as the number one pick. He's gonna have a ton. Of
Yeah,
money.
like he's going to get.
He
paid.
can make. He can make.
He
He
can
can
make
make.
some,
He
but
can
he
make
can't
first
make
round
what-
pick money.
He can't make first round pick money, and then all the real endorsements that he would have, and just he can't. It's not the same. But I mean, if he said he was coming back, I'd be like,
Okay.
oh shit, like this is
Let's
crazy.
go.
But realistically, he probably, I mean, he can, but he can't, right?
Mhm.
Because
It'll be silly.
like his scholarship's already given away, most likely. You understand what I'm saying? Like I know
They know he's not.
I know it's very easy to
Oh,
figure it
it
out.
would
And I'm
be-
not acting like
It would
they
be
won't.
the easiest.
But what I'm saying is
You're good.
when they did the math, he was never once being
The
thought
thought.
that we would keep him over here. He
I
was
got
1,000% on the left side.
I got you.
They've got boxes in his room currently. Like, dog, why would we keep this?
I'd be willing to bet that my man doesn't step foot back on in any classroom.
You think his bags was packed before they even went to the tournament?
I would be willing to bet you that he probably hasn't been to class since. No, because
Because they do them tutoring joints. He not at the tutoring.
It's not
He
even
just
that.
got-
It was
where he
who
could
said
be
it?
eligible.
He's not
Oh
at
my
the tutoring
God,
sessions.
I forget who it was, but it was on ESPN, and they were saying that the problem with the one and done aspect is that the kids they just got to be eligible up until
That's
like
right.
some month,
Right.
Yeah.
like come like November, like they don't really have to go to class anymore because that's only affecting your eligibility
for the
following year. And if you know for a fact you're not coming back, like that's the real sign.
Yeah.
Like if someone that was
So you saying we need an insider
Yeah,
that goes
if
into
somebody would-
yo?
tell me the last time you seen
Has
him
he
in
been
class.
to class or no?
If he was, I'll tell you this: if they tell
He
me
be in the dining hall.
if they tell me he's in class like
Mhm.
tomorrow,
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh shit, he might really be trying to come back to school because I wouldn't go to class. I think about it. Would you?
For
I
what?
probably would. 'Cause that's what the
No, not
Yeah,
for him. Not for him. They everywhere.
I was like,
They everywhere.
I got a New Balance commercial.
My man about to go to Malibu.
I'm 20. I got a New Balance.
so
commercial.
Cooper Flagg had
with
a
Maxie in them.
great freshman year. Came up a little bit short, but you can't deny that his impact on college basketball this year. We're gonna play a little game. Throw out 5 players. I'm not giving you no names, just stats. Right? A through E.
You're just giving us the stats.
Just giving you the stats.
no names.
And you tell me these are all freshmen.
in college.
Not this year, maybe in past.
Pass. Okay.
This year, possibly.
Just
You know what
period.
I'm saying? I'm saying you tell me who had the better years. Right? Can we do that? So
All right.
lock in.
I'm locked.
Do we
So-
get school
No.
conference.
I'll give you stats. I'll give you
Okay.
stats. And yeah, that's about it. That's all you get the stats. Because if I say the school, I feel like you're gonna know who it is.
That's
It's just-
right. I
it's
mean,
a little biased,
but
but
the
the
school-
You got
School
you're
and
going
conference
from
it does matter.
any year.
yeah.
Nah, you got just go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go
Go ahead.
ahead.
All right, so player A. No, let's go
I'm
player.
supposed to guess who this person is.
No, we got to rank them.
You tell me which one you like better.
Okay. All right. I got you. I got you.
Player A,
My bad. I had to.
22.2 points per game, 10 rebounds, 2.2 assists,
How many points was that?
22.2.
Okay. How would you know?
Player B,
Deuces.
20.2 points per game, 7.8 rebounds, 5.2 assists. That's player B. Player C,
Oh, there's more than one player.
22.6 points per game.
How many are you giving us?
5.
Holy shit.
That too much?
Yeah, I
I
thought
mean,
it was gonna be like one versus.
Give me 3, 'cause I
Yeah,
forgot.
Let's do 3.
Okay.
No,
Make this the last one.
I'm on. No, give me
Man,
your.
fuck it. Do it all, bro. Go ahead. Do it live.
It's
Let's do
fine.
it live.
It's
We'll
fine.
do it live.
22.6. This is player C. 22.6, 8.9 rebounds, 2.1 assists.
Okay.
Player D, 25.8 points per game, 11.1 rebounds, 1.3 assists. And last but not least, player E, 26.5 points per game, 12.5 rebounds per game,
Mhm.
and 3 assists per game.
Give me one again.
One is 22.2 per game, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists.
Give me 4 again, because I'm not giving.
4 is 25.8 points, 11.1 rebounds, and 1.3 assists per game.
Do they all play the same position?
No.
And then what was the assist on the first guy again? I'm sorry.
2.2.
And then give me the last guy. The last guy.
26.2 points per game,
11.
12.4 rebounds per game, and 3 assists per game.
I'm gonna go with that one.
You gonna go with E?
You gotta take E.
Everybody like where you at, Don?
I'm trying to figure out who E is.
If you think you know who these people are, now that you said it,
I have no idea.
feel free to.
I wasn't.
One of them was definitely Carmelo Anthony.
One of them was definitely Carmelo.
One of them was 22.
So
22.
Nobody picked him. Player A was Carmelo Anthony.
Yep.
22.
The one I think they picked was
10
Kevin
rebounds. 2.2. Kevin Durant was player D. Nobody picked Kevin Durant.
I was thinking about that.
Kevin Durant, 25.8 points per game.
Yep.
11 rebounds, 1.3.
He is Michael Beasley.
Michael Beasley is E.
Ooh. You didn't have Zion on that?
Zion was player C.
He was definitely
surprising.
Michael Beasley. Yeah. So what?
That's surprising.
So Michael Beasley, 26.2 points per game, 12.4
Anthony
rebounds,
Davis wasn't
3
on there?
assists per game. I didn't put. I could. I put
Cold
5
in
best.
college.
Yeah.
He was.
Cold.
Yeah.
So what?
And it's surprising, right?
That's
Like,
surprising.
Not really.
no, I'm saying
It's
'cause
surprising
I'm saying
to
you
think about
forget
it
how
now.
good he was in
Oh
college.
yeah.
right? Like, but now that we have the blindness out there,
Yeah.
best one and done freshman, in your opinion.
So who are the people? Is
No,
Melo?
you can pick whoever you want.
You can
This
pick
Best one and done freshman.
best one and done. Because there's
It's
other
Carmelo
names. You got Anthony Davis, who I didn't mention.
It's Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony. I think
It's Carmelo?
It's
I
Carmelo
think it's
Anthony.
Carmelo as well.
So
To go fourth?
I chat GBT.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So this is what chat GBT said. Anthony Davis is number 1, gold standard. With I don't know why it says that 14.2.
That's why I left him.
Yeah, what?
That's why I left him off.
Yeah.
That's weren't actually that great.
10 rebounds, 4 blocks. Then you got Carmelo Anthony number 2, Kevin Durant number 3, Zion Williamson number 4, and that's all they did.
My reasoning for being Melo and not an Anthony Davis.
I would say Melo too first.
The reason I would say Melo and not Anthony Davis,
Mhm.
the reason I singled them 2 out is because the kicker is that they both were freshmen, led their teams to the championship.
Right.
However, Melo's team, for as nice as Hakeem Warwick was, for as nice as Deerdorf, and then the other the point guard McNamara, for as nice as they weren't
Kentucky.
That wasn't that year. It was Anthony Davis, Gilchrist went 2,
Yes.
and then I'm pretty sure someone else went like 3 or 4 or 5 or something, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean, you can argue for me.
and to be fair, the Big East was still low key like the Big East at that time,
Yeah.
which was a much tougher conference to get through, I would say, than the SEC was at that time. To me,
I think the only one you could probably argue maybe is Kevin Durant, just because he was fucking cold.
He has the best scoring percentage on here.
Well, Texas, right?
Texas, yeah. But I think
You said somebody
yeah.
had 26. Who was that with the 26?
Michael Beasley.
Michael Beasley. He's not on this list. 20. You had Kevin Durant 25.8.
Yeah,
Beasley was the shit.
Points
Yeah.
per game.
But yeah, I agree with you, Carmelo. I think it's Carmelo.
Mhm.
He revolutionized the one and done. I am that guy.
Mhm.
Go in, get everything you want, get out. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got no complaints.
Yeah, what would he look like in an NIL?
Well,
I don't see.
he didn't.
Is he marketable? Like, because I was thinking like back on like guys that who would have been marketable, who would have been.
So they're all
something.
marketable.
I don't think Carmelo was like crazy marketable back then.
Well, for NIL,
high school
he
career.
just needs to be marketable for his area.
Yeah.
Because you got to think.
Yeah.
New York.
Yeah.
Well, I
so-
guess okay. So like,
So,
yeah,
yeah,
that's
so he's
true.
in New
That's
York,
true. He's
big
in New York.
market.
He's
And
in-
then on top of that, the only thing I would say is that he did for as much hype as Melo had,
Mhm.
his hype was like semi overshadowed because LeBron was in the
Right,
class right
yeah.
behind, and everybody was like, it was like, oh shit, Melo's doing this thing in college, but the young boys like you know what I mean?
high
Like,
school.
yeah.
I think
and they
the
were
only
together
thing,
a
the
lot.
only thing
They
that
were fast all the time.
Uh-huh.
would have hurt Melo would be Syracuse, right? Like Syracuse money ain't Kentucky money. It ain't Duke money. At least
But
what I'm thinking.
Would he have gone to
This might be
Syracuse?
100%.
Would he have gone to Syracuse?
He
at that
goes
point?
to Syracuse, but again, he still goes to Syracuse. But you figure,
But
okay,
isn't he from DC?
They're not. He's from Baltimore.
Baltimore, yeah, okay.
So he doesn't go to.
No.
So it's not like he goes there, and it's not like he doesn't get like they may not have Duke money, but like let's
Syracuse got money.
Oh, no, they got money. They not Shippensburg. They not Hampton. They not.
It's not Shippensburg.
Yeah.
I mean,
So you got
damn
more money.
sure right it ain't. You damn sure right it ain't.
Yeah, relax.
Schimberg
Put some respect on her name, dog. Slow down.
I've been to both.
I understand what you're saying.
We got cash.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
We don't got cash.
I don't know.
Who
Y'all got
knows?
some paper. Y'all got some
Who
paper.
knows if y'all got cash?
Y'all got some paper.
Y'all the ones complaining about federal funding being taken away. Shit good. I
Who doesn't want free paper?
We got you.
Who doesn't want free paper?
We got. But wait. While we're talking about Carmelo,
Public or private? Is that public or private?
we
We
1871
get
old man.
Public or private? I just want to know.
both.
But while we talking
housing, private schools, son.
while we got Carmelo, we on the top of Carmelo. What y'all think about Denver not having or not being able to retire his jersey because they gave Jokic his number?
I mean, who cares?
I think that's messed up.
Well, I mean, I don't think.
It's not that they can't. They can absolutely
They
retire.
can.
Yeah, they can, but they probably might have to retire both, right?
Yeah,
15.
And I think that's exactly probably
What they're gonna do.
happen.
That's a good topic. I didn't even think about that.
that.
But yeah, it's a good time. I didn't even think about it. You did, I mean, but I think I don't know. I'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah.
For the game start, so we got Houston versus Florida
Back to college basketball.
for the national.
Okay.
We were still on college basketball. We were
I'm,
talking about
I'm messing with the
Hey,
homies.
listen, we rolling.
Florida. You got a game that features a lot of contrasting styles. You got Florida with an up tempo face. You got Houston with a stifling defense.
Slap.
As Duke knows.
I just want to know, like, I just got to ask, like, who's your team again?
If I had to claim
Florida.
somebody,
Just claim anybody you want to claim.
Villanova.
Oh, okay. You want to talk about the blue blood and this is worn off.
Come on, didn't Villanova win the championship?
The blue
Sooner
blood.
than y'all did?
No,
Whoa! You walked into the hook. You walked into the hook.
No, I did. I know exactly what I said. That's why I said
two, right?
That's why I said
Charlotte won your
that's
last.
why I said it's worn off because my God, what is that tournament y'all are playing in? And that's no disrespect. Ash, you my man, dog. Shout out to my man. But like,
You
what's
look
that?
disrespectful. Ash, fuck that. Hey, ain't no you my man after he's throwing shade. Ash, and you watching Germ out here throwing shade on your name.
I'm throwing shade
Disrespectful.
Oh, you.
On you specifically.
Houston versus Florida, man. Who y'all got?
Florida.
How you see the game breaking
I
down?
have Florida from the
Quick
gate.
synopsis.
Florida slap.
That little flex.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
Did you win your pool?
No.
Did you have them on your pool?
No, I'm still up though.
It's over.
I'm only in third place.
Does everyone else have Florida winning?
No, they do.
Ooh, okay. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what everyone's doing it there. Okay. You guys are fucking funny.
I think
You
Florida wins.
said slap.
I just
like-
don't think Houston got it in them no more.
Not like a 30-point win or shit
Yeah,
like that,
no.
but I would say it's probably one. It would probably look similar to the score that it was with Duke before Duke had their epic collapse.
Yeah,
Florida's going to finish the job.
I think
I think they win by like 5.
here's the crazy part. I think it's closer than you make it out to be. I think Duke is tougher than Florida, and if you get a win versus Duke, I can't conceivably say you can't compete with Florida.
But are they gassed right now?
That's what I think.
They give out. They gave their one of their best performances of the season, obviously.
Like I would say with 2 minutes and 35 seconds left in the game, I would imagine Florida might be up double digits.
Give me a score.
If Florida point guard get
Give me
high,
a final score.
it's a wrap.
Mm,
Him and
what was the
Condon.
Duke John that was 70 something?
70 to 61, I believe.
No,
It was
it was 61. Dog, they lost by like
Who?
2 points,
Who?
dude.
Oh, with the score
2 or 3 points.
Yeah, it was like
70,
70, 67.
You said
77.
I said 61. Yes.
Yeah, that's 9 points, and I said
Guys, we don't need
No,
we don't
so
need,
that's why I showed Ryan. I showed him.
we don't need
It
the
was
argument.
70 to 60.
I just want to find a
would
score
say-
prediction
think
from
it's probably
everybody
like,
at the table.
I think it's
That's
probably like 80 to like 70, something like
70,
70, 71, something like that.
all.
Yeah.
Ryan, where you at the final score?
Well, I would say like
You should try and check
77,
your
73.
brackets.
Yeah, that's
Remember,
what
you
I'm
picked
doing.
Florida, bro.
It's waiting.
You know what I'm saying? Check your bracket.
It was loading.
Oh, okay.
That's why I wanted to say what I exactly said.
Oh well, we can come back to him.
What you got, Dan?
I got 75. I'll go 75 because 75, 50.
Who?
75 to 50?
75 to 50.
You got a
Florida.
You got a okay.
Yeah.
Don, listen,
You got Houston scoring 50 points?
79, 79,
the
76.
man said what he said. The man said what he said.
Hey, listen again.
That's why-
Just guess.
see,
Just a guess.
That's why I
bro.
didn't want. That's why you don't need to call me after the weekend. That's that right there. That's it right
What did you pick?
there.
80? Didn't
I
we
put
say
80 to 71?
I'm gonna go. I'm a descent. I'm gonna go Houston. I'm gonna go Houston. My man Dream get to see his team finally win a national championship. Let's go 65-63.
79, 76.
Switching ranks. Let's talk about college, women's college basketball.
Score 50 points. I'm not going to end this.
Yeah, you never go ahead.
I'm 55. You got to get me within 5. So if it's 55,
They lose like
I'm coming.
75 to 49.
Don gonna be like, I'm permanently at the
Yup.
table.
Y'all gonna call me Mr. NCAA.
He get to scream out. He get to scream on Jerv all next Monday just because that's
Let's
the
50 points. God damn.
Let's talk about UConn women's basketball. Genon Auriemma,
Yeah,
Paige Beckers,
yeah.
belt to ass to my girl Dawn Staley, man.
Ass.
Yeah. The reactions to her on the bench was fucking.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dawn was hot.
I said, what the
What is going on? I didn't sign up for this shit.
I said, we get slapped out this joint.
That was a crazy game too. Like it looked wild too. Like it just.
Bro, it just looked, you know what's crazy? Like, it's not many times you get to a game of that magnitude and one team just looks better in every phase of the game. Rebounding, shot making, assists, defense. And I'm like, I didn't expect that. I thought I had UConn winning, but I didn't expect that.
No.
I mean,
No. It looked bad.
Yeah.
It looked unrecognizable to the
You kind of said y'all got fat while while we was hurt a couple years.
Uh-huh.
Well, you know the thing.
Did y'all see the score of the game?
The thing for me
It was
was
82 to 59.
So he said slap, nah.
Yes.
He just wanted to bring it up.
You gotta Don, when you try to
they were
make
in the
listen as
They were
like a
in the
comedian,
50s.
right? When you try to
And
make a
the
joke
50s.
and that connects with a joke, you gotta connect them.
No,
to the
I just
audience.
wanted you to figure it out. If you gotta explain it, it didn't work.
I think this wasn't. I didn't have UConn win. I mean, I didn't have South Carolina win anyway. I actually think this year was supposed to be Beckers versus Juju, and I think
Sure.
a huge monkey wrench got thrown in that one.
That would have been.
It would have been epic.
Yeah.
That'd have
epic.
been great.
It would have been epic. It's not much to say. It's really not much breakdown we need to do
I got slapped.
because it was slap. I will throw this out to you. Should Genon Auriemma, 12 national championships, 1 loss, 12-1 in national
Please don't
championships.
Ask this question.
Should he be, if you had a Mount Rushmore
Oh.
of coaching, should he be
You
on
don't say
it?
should he go to the Sixers?
I thought you was about to say something.
Hey, fuck everybody.
Listen, take anybody.
We taking anybody we can get. Should
Give
he
me
be?
Gino and Dawn on the stand right now.
Actually, Rich Dawn was the fucking coolest.
It might be.
Bro,
But,
I advocated
My man
for
got
a
quit.
year straight.
He looked horrible on the side.
I advocated
Wild
for a year
sidebar,
straight.
right? Wild sidebar.
just for camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched Dawn Staley walking to shake Gino's hand. Why does she walk like this? Like she has the weirdest fucked up, like clearly, dog. Like I was like, what the fuck is wrong with her? I feel like I've never seen her walk in a straight line before. That shit was dumb.
I never noticed it. You ever noticed it?
That was your take home?
They should only show her from the shoulders up because that shit was
Yo, we're not gonna disrespect black women on this show. I know Daryl not here.
It's not the
defend them,
down,
but I will say that we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Not today. Not today.
Did she have heels on? Did she have her
No,
sneakers?
she had orthopedic sneaks on,
dog.
dog.
Yo, you out of control,
That's
dog.
how you gonna disrespect Dawn, dog.
You can watch this shit together and watch her fucking knock her knees together in the orthopedic shit.
Should Genon Auriemma be on the Mount Rushmore of coaching?
Of coaching,
Like
that's all sports.
all sports.
Nah.
Oh no, stop.
12 national championships, one loss.
Of college basketball.
One loss, what?
He only got one loss in the national championship.
For real?
Yeah, Dawn's the only person that's ever beaten.
Yeah.
13 tries, 12 wins, one loss.
Nah.
College basketball. Women's college basketball.
No, college basketball.
So should no college basketball coaches be on the Mount Rushmore or just women's?
No,
Are we being a little misogynist again?
So when you say the route, when you say
that we're gonna knock Coach K, I'll offer
Coach K or John Wooden.
I mean, 12
But you said-
championships and one
Is he better than
loss.
Coach
Say
K or
yes.
John Wooden?
No,
but wait,
better
say
than
the
Coach K.
criteria again.
John Wooden
Of all sports?
of all sports.
He's not
So who you got up there?
That's not the question.
But that's the only way you can answer a Mount Rushmore question.
Do it up top. Do it up top. Right?
I don't know. Who's your Mount Rushmore?
No, I'm not going. We're not going. I'm asking you, should he be?
See, that's what I'm saying because I'm trying
You
to.
don't have to name them all.
You don't gotta name
I would
one.
say no.
Say
You only get
that's fine.
Mount Rushmore is 4,
That's
right?
fine.
5.
Would you put him up there?
I probably wouldn't. No.
No.
Well, if it was a man with 12 national championships, would you put him up there?
So why?
It's a
No.
question.
He is a man.
It's a question.
No, because it's college.
I
Fair, that's a fair response.
I'll do it. I'll answer the question. I hate most of the answer. This is cool because I get what you're trying to do.
Jerv always thinks I have a narrative. I'm just
You
asking.
do having an agenda.
Because you keep saying this thing if it's because it's women. That's not what it was, bro.
Okay. What is it? Elaborate.
Until I would say until the latter years of specifically women's college basketball, probably the talent level hasn't been as deep as it is probably now. So I compare some of the earlier Jones the same way I look at North Carolina and all those schools that won the Jones when it was like fucking 6-8 teams in the tournament and shit like that. He's the greatest for his sport. He's the greatest coach in the history of that sport. For college sports, he is one of the greatest, if not the greatest, depending on how you want to look at it, in your opinion. He's one of the greatest. But when you start, I still don't think because, to me, I think Coach K and Dean Smith are probably the best coaches of my lifetime, right? In college basketball. I would obviously put Coach K above Dean Smith, not just because he's from Duke, but just because the winning was just higher for Coach K. Do I think Geno is a better coach than Coach K? I do not.
No.
Do I think Coach K would be on a Mount Rushmore of coaches? Probably, but he may not. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it ain't what you're doing, what you're saying. I'm not saying it's what you're doing. I am saying
your answer was very well articulated.
Yeah, but
I actually don't.
You was trying.
I actually don't disagree with it. My point would have been if I was asking the question myself would be that women's basketball is still developing, whereas other sports have been fully formed and the parity is a lot deeper. So like to win in women's basketball when you were the Alabama of women's hoops and nobody else really had enough talent to contend doesn't hold as much weight as winning in men's college. That would be, but that's why I said it was well articulated.
I don't think he's better than Saban.
I mean, it's a matter of some people would disagree with you. Some people would say it don't matter. Some people would say, hey, it don't matter. You beat who's in front of you.
I think he's better than Phil Jackson.
We can actually revisit this next week.
Belichick.
This can be a topic for next week. Who is the coach in Mount Rushmore? Don, nigga, no.
Of all sports? I don't think you can do of all sports because you got 4. You only got 4.
Yeah,
You definitely can do it.
you definitely can do it.
You have to do it.
Move on.
The people need that from us.
So we jump into the NBA. and we're gonna start with a start bench cut. And I actually asked ChatGPT. I said, ChatGPT, give me some names that Jerv won't think is just me hating. Right? Give me some names that just.
I love this with ChatGPT.
This is what ChatGPT came up
Cannot
with.
compute. Cannot compute.
I think Jerv's getting his show nickname. Jerv the Hater.
So the theme for this start bench cut is 6-man.
Okay.
Here's your options.
Well, wouldn't the 6-man already be benched?
Ryan, touche. Wow. 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 You got beat to the
This
punch.
fucked me up with that. This shit fucked me up.
Wow. Here we go. And when we do this, I ask you to consider however you want to couch it, however you want to characterize it. After you give your 3, how you organize it, give your reasons as to why. Okay. So you got Lou Williams. Sweet Lou. You got Jamal Crawford. You got Manu Ginobili.
Start bench cut.
Start bench cut.
Start Manu. Bench Jamal Crawford. Cut Lou Will. Jamal Crawford has
Wait, before we
crazy.
I want to go around with the start bench cut, and then we'll give our reasons as to why. So I'm starting Jamal. I'm benching Lou, and I'm cutting Manu Ginobili.
Oh my God, you just don't like white players.
So I'm starting. Who's the third one? Ginobili, Lou Will?
Ginobili, Jamal Crawford.
Crawford. I'll start Crawford. I'll bench Lou Will, and I'll cut Ginobili.
Okay, yeah, I love this. Please.
Was that the same 3 you gave?
I'm starting Ginobili.
Thank you.
I'm starting Ginobili.
He's the
easily.
fucking only
Yeah,
Hall
let's
of
say
Famer out of the
easily.
fucking 3.
Starting Ginobili.
He's a winner.
I'm
But it was
benching Lou Will, and I'm cutting Crawford.
You cutting Jamal?
Yeah.
So I just speaking of what you just said, when you said it was the team, I challenge you to look at.
Here's your reason.
I got you. I challenge you to look at. I go off of what people that play in that generation say about the people, because everybody looks amazing on, and it's easy to say that about anyone that you want to, But when you see the players, when you see like the elite guys talk about someone in like, yo, this, that, and the third, the way they talk about Manu, it's like I think we disrespect Manu a lot. Same, I'm not
forget about him.
I'm not pointing at like picking on what Don said, but like that's the thought process. It was the team, it was the system, and all that shit is true. Motherfuckers got the Euro step, basically. I know people had done it, but Manu was the guy with the Euro step. Manu is a starter.
I give him the originator for that.
Manu is a starter anywhere he goes, other than San Antonio. Manu put like this. Manu was never in question until the latter part of his career to be on in the fourth quarter at the end of the games. It was always Manu on the floor. I've seen Lou Will not be the guy on the floor, and I fuck with Lou Will. I've seen Jamal Crawford not be on the floor. I'm not saying they never were, but I'm saying Manu was a guarantee. Depending on what team Jamal Crawford and also Lou Will were on, depending on if they were in the game at the latter seconds in the fourth quarter. Hands down.
So I dissent. And my reason for dissenting would be I think Lou Williams is just more talented than Manu Ginobili.
I think Lou Williams.
I think Jamal Crawford is more talented than both of them. Jamal Crawford, for all intents and purposes, as much as you credit you just gave Mano, Euro step guy.
Also,
Jamal Crawford,
greatest handle I've ever seen in my life. Outside of Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, and is a walking bucket against the best defenders in the NBA. Mm-hmm. He's also a starter on any team he really wanted. If he really wanted to start, he just wanted to be a microwave, right? Now, I give Mano all the success. He did team success. He was a huge part for that, but it's also. He was a part. He was a Tim Duncan. He was Tony Tony Parker. He was a third, fourth, fifth option. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't count.
All those
that's
guys
like
are third or fourth options.
Cool. He was Robert Horry before Robert Horry.
No, that's
in my opinion.
No, that's crazy. Robert Horry's not a Hall of Famer, bro. And now you're being disrespectful.
I'm not disrespecting.
You said he's Robert
Listen,
Horry.
I'm talking about who. Here's how I look at things, right?
Ginobili was
who. If I'm playing defense, who I'd rather check. I'm not checking. I can't check Jamal.
That's perfectly fine, but he's not.
He's
not Robert.
I can't check Luke. Okay, all right. He's not Robert. I'll take that back. So that caused you such
no,
distress.
because that's disrespectful.
I'm saying Robert Horry was a huge part of a team's success.
Yeah, but Robert Horry never was the fucking man at any point in time.
When was Manu Ginobili the man?
I said in the lineup. There were lineups where it was Manu's show.
yes.
It was never a lineup.
I don't think it was ever a lineup where it was his show.
Yeah,
he might have been
it's called a lineup when Tim Duncan goes to the bench.
Then it was Tony Parker with the next.
Not all the time, dog. You're out of your mind.
I'm just telling you.
I'm just telling you also. I feel like we watched these same exact games.
Ginobili averaged 12 points a game through his career. Crawford averaged 20.
And could have averaged 30.
I'm just saying.
I give two shits about their stats, and that's not what you're saying.
I know, but so this is the point. That's why I said
really
like,
like
we all have different logic in how we're breaking this thing.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? If I came over here and said start bench cut based on success,
I just think
I think we all would have picked.
If you would have bench Manu and cut one of the other ones, I would have no problem. I just think it's crazy that you would
I think Lou is a little bit underrated.
I do too.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think people
he had
put
too
enough
much shit
respect on
him.
Lou's name, like what he had around. Like Lou was a dog. Like he was a dog, and I get it. But if all things be considered equal, if I'm starting a team and I got to pick a six man, and I don't know I got Tim Duncan and all these other weapons, that's the order I'm going.
Okay, I understand.
But my reasoning was star power. So I went with star power, even though Ginobili, he was pretty popular, but Crawford was a dog. Like when Jordan was still in the league, like you still had Kobe was still very, very popular. LeBron was just coming out, so like for him to hold his own in that era, like that.
What do you mean by hold his own in that era? Star power. I'm totally lost on that.
I would think he was.
We know his name, like. We know his name now. Like he's well known enough that he's in this category right now.
But I would say he was
in this conversation.
He was definitely lost in the shuffle.
My rebuttal to that would be Manu. All three of these dudes played the same as that time. Yeah. All three of these dudes' names, we know all three of their names. There's no extra star power for Jamal Crawford, and Jamal Crawford's legacy grows with social media. Because people get to actually see his fucking moves and really get to see the shits more flat. Jamal Crawford was way flashier than all them dudes. Again, Jamal Crawford probably has the second greatest handle I've ever seen. He's an instant fucking bucket. But I star power wise.
But you remember people talking about him more. Like you don't think people.
No way, dog. Manu Ginobili is
like
for obvious reasons, but he's international.
So I think if I don't know if this is Don's point.
He's got a flashier game.
And it's also to your point, right? Like I think since they've retired, Jamal Crawford has more star power than Manu.
Well,
because
Manu faded the black.
Right.
I don't know if that was Don's point.
Yeah, but he's gone.
But that has nothing to do.
You also
and he didn't come right to the league. Like then he played overseas for a while in the beginning.
Not really. He's not. He wasn't one of those European dudes that took forever to come over. Nah. He was still young. He was rather young. He wasn't 19 or 18 like Tony Parker was, but it wasn't like he was 28 years old, like on some RV to Sabonis coming over at the end of his career. Like, nah, Manu came over with long hair. Mm-hmm. They had the receding hairline, and now it's bald.
Yeah.
I also say
long-haired Manu.
I'll say this
fucking
and I'll be disrespectful when I say this.
Okay, here we go.
Let's fucking go. I like Manu. But you said you kept mentioning Hall of Famer, which he absolutely is. But if you just look at their NBA careers, he's not a Hall of Famer. Okay, if you take away his international, and I know you can't do this, but he's a Hall of Famer because of the collective. Mm-hmm. He's not a Hall of Famer because of the NBA. He doesn't make the NBA. I mean, the Hall of Fame based on his NBA resume alone.
Yeah, like no.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
He got into the Hall. He's in the Hall of Fame because of
He's
your
in
NBA.
the NBA. He's in the Hall of Fame
your
because of the
opinion,
collective. His
That's
overseas
your
play.
opinion that he doesn't. Though.
Yeah, that's my opinion.
I don't.
Okay,
That's
so
why I
don't
get
think
disrespectful with it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're fucking lunatic.
Yeah, that's not fair at all.
Cool.
Like that's fucking crazy.
Cool.
Why? Because the other dudes average more points than him or some shit.
They had better stats in pretty much every category.
Yeah,
And they're not Hall of Famers.
I don't think that's accurate.
I'm just saying.
It's not
I get it. I get his whole
His
whole
impact-
If
bag.
that's the case, I'm pretty sure Tony Parker's numbers ain't that
Same
good. So he
same
should be on.
shit.
Well, hell
Same
yeah. Well,
shit.
fuck it, dog. Nobody's Hall of Famer on that fucking team, dog.
No,
Hell.
don't disrespect Timmy. No,
No,
I mean, hell.
Duncan.
Tim Duncan. It's not like he's the greatest power forward ever played basketball.
No, he is the greatest power
I know.
forward
I'm
ever
being
played basketball.
sarcastic.
Oh, well, don't do that because
I'm
you're
being
confusing me.
super
And I don't
sarcastic.
like being fucking confused.
Well,
Jerry.
get unconfused, Negro.
Yeah, I don't like that's a little.
Jeez.
You're not giving him the respect he deserves.
Why am I not giving? I said he's a hell of a
Like, I be
player.
Yeah,
wanting
but
to think
you-
some of these shits is
but
just
you
not
said-
fair.
Do you think?
Go ahead.
Bro, you are a sixth man. You shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame as a sixth man. I'm sorry, because you shouldn't. Period.
Because of what? Because that's what Ernest Drummond says?
Because that's logic.
No, it's not. That's,
A six man is a crucial piece.
you acting like we saying the ninth man.
Real quick. You said.
You ever heard of a
Wait,
seventh man? Is there
wait,
such thing as a
wait,
seventh man?
Jerv,
No, there's a sixth
Jerv.
man. It's important.
Jerv. They all played during the same time, right?
Clearly,
I'm listening.
Who got more Sixth Man of the Year awards? Manu Ginobili or Jamal Crawford? You don't got to think about it.
Jamal has more, but Jamal
Yeah.
played longer than Manu.
But they played during the same time period. Actually, Lou got more than him too.
So we're both
Actually, Lou got more. They both got more than him.
okay. Then they both played way longer than him.
So, to my point, his NBA career alone should not propel him to the Hall of Fame. It's the whole bag.
No, just because I said they played longer than him does not mean I'm agreeing with you about. You know what, man?
So
I say he's the most complete.
So they say Manu Ginobili is number one sixth man in NBA history.
Yeah, like what the fuck are we even talking about here?
Lou Williams is number two.
And guess who's three?
Jamal Crawford.
How many 6 man
And guess
year
who I
awards they
cut?
got?
How
How many 6 man year awards they got?
Sixth man of the year. Jamal Crawford has three. Lou Williams has three. Ginobili has four. Oh no! He doesn't have any.
Oh my!
Sixth man of the year. He only has one.
One.
Yo,
He got one.
hold up! I almost got disrespected. Oh my god! Because I was about you.
On the other two, it just said SMOY. And then
So he got one.
Ginobili only has one.
Jamal, he
2008.
got one.
Lou Will got
Lou got
2015, 2018, 2019. Jamal Crawford got 2010, 2014, 2016.
Come on, man. What are we talking about here? Come on, let it out.
Yeah, I disagree with you on that.
That's what's up.
I disagree
Manu
with you on that.
Ginobili.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
they literally call him the most complete six
Because
man.
you gotta say something cute when you don't really got nothing else to back it up.
But they say
Well, I mean,
they
give
call
him the pure scorer.
Ginobili the most complete sixth man. Then go ahead.
What the fuck does complete mean?
I'm just saying. This is what they say. This is the corny
You
shit.
do realize and it's crazy hearing that he only won one, but you do realize that like that 6-man shit became popping and fly, and it became the thing that everybody was cool with being because fucking Manu, right? Like because Manu was the dude that was good enough to start that everyone else saw coming off the bench.
Actually,
so you can't be higher than.
Well, I mean, it started in 08, and then the rest of them are all after 08. Jamal Crawford was what the next one in 2010.
Come on,
so
Ryan.
like it clearly was a thing that was like, yo. To his point, it's saying that shit, Manu got this. This is an important role.
One
In 08,
He
now
started
it's becoming
the shit.
now it's an important role.
Kevin McHale won it in 1984.
So Ryan just made up a whole fucking line of thought. Ryan said he got it twice.
He got it 84 and 85.
To the point I was making,
You said
the
it start.
the fourth best six man got it in 84. The first that we're talking about before this was in 08. So now we're going into that. The next person.
Some would say if
that we're talking
Kevin
about
McHale was in the start bench cut, then two people would be out of the situation. Some would argue.
I'm just saying, once it got cool, the motherfuckers
someone argued that
started
Kevin McHale was a dog.
clearly they was fighting.
And I might be one of them.
They was clearly fighting for it.
I would probably put Kevin.
Honorable mentions of 6 minutes that you love. Let's just get to that. I'm gonna throw one out there because I just started thinking about when you was like
6 minutes.
deadlift shrimp. Remember deadlift?
Yeah, he definitely has the lowest points per game.
Damn.
Who?
I know.
Oh, I thought he was talking about deadlift shrimp.
Because he had fucking 2 other dudes on the court that had to get buckets.
He was
Which
a,
I
he
just
was a
said.
6-man.
Same shit I just said. Let us move on.
Clutch performer, elite two-way player. Yeah.
2-way.
He sacrifices
No,
personal stats for the team's success.
Hey, I tell you this.
Yeah, now
I'm not saying he was a lot.
Reed Crawford, because he's got more lines.
Man who check it.
Let me ask you a question.
He had good defense.
Let me ask you.
One of the most.
Manu was not an ISO.
Bro.
He was
Jamal
not
Crawford,
I
one
can
of the
tell you
most
some of them
entertaining
other niggas
scorers
was
ever.
ISOs.
Yeah.
Longest
Oh,
career.
Lou, they ain't care about Lou.
Lou was an ISO, dog.
Lou was, I'm going.
Exactly,
I'm leaking.
yo.
You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Why?
Yeah.
You gotta play both ways. What's the point
Hey,
of
man,
getting 20? You giving up
it's
20?
Don't be a six man if you're not going to help at all.
It was
No. This is why they
It
say.
was no lead scorer that was like,
This is why they say
man
he
checking me.
falls
I
short.
can't hook.
It says, like Lou Will, he was a microwave scorer, but didn't impact winning as much as Manu
Who?
Crawford.
Because he was on bad. First of all, Jamal Crawford was just on bad teams a lot.
Jamal Crawford's on bad teams.
Like,
That's why Jamal Crawford's on my bench.
Good.
switching gears.
He's tired. He's tired already. He's
We
tired.
had this. I
No,
think
they run a mile in 5.
Yeah.
You saw his chest.
I think we had this
We're the
conversation
fastest team.
offline, but I wanted to bring it online.
It's just an online.
And bring it on. Yes,
Okay.
it's not. It's not taboo.
Well, we don't have any taboo conversations offline, so it don't matter.
Children of
I didn't go to
children
Kentucky
of
with
God's
y'all.
here.
I just didn't know if we was going to do Bible study on camera or not.
Jerv, I asked you last week off camera. I don't think we got to it last week. Golden State and the Lakers, are they saving the NBA with their resurgence? Ratings are up. They had the highest selling game all year.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
How do we feel about this?
I still don't think so, but
Are they saving?
Are they saving? Saving is
it's weird because I feel like I speaking for myself, I watched it because I don't have anything. I don't have the Sixers to watch.
Yes.
I don't want to watch the Sixers. So maybe personally, maybe.
That's what I was going to say. That's why I said I would take
maybe.
I would say yes because I'll watch a Lakers Golden State game. I will. They come on pretty late, but if I'm up,
Exactly.
They come on pretty
Why I
late.
look like nigga, they come on at 10:30.
yeah, they come on pretty late.
And
But it depends on what night it is. I mean, if it's on,
Now I got
I'll
half
give
of
it
the
a watch.
first quarter was
but if
good.
I see at 8:00 the Sixers versus Boston, yeah, I'm watching Big Bang Theory.
solid. Jerv.
I mean, they're saving it as far as for a year, but it hurts the product long term because at some point in time you have to, in order for the product to be successful and to continue to be dominant, there has to be a passing of the torch. And if you keep putting
these things,
and it's not just necessarily these teams, it's who's on the teams and the older players.
It's the two guys,
right? If you keep throwing those guys out there, which is cool, we have no problem. But one day someday they're not going to be there, and it's like, well, what the fuck do we do now? Then you find yourself in the same situation you were when Mike just abruptly retired, and you're scrambling, wondering what are we going to do. Fortunately, you have Hakeem Olajuwon emerges into the guy that he's supposed to be, and then and then Shaq comes in league. So stuff will happen, but long term. It would be better for the NBA, not if you take out market sizes. It would be better for the NBA for one of these young dudes, preferably an American, that is talented, not racist.
No, Jerv's on this. We had this conversation before you joined, Jerv. We had a conversation that got real contentious about the face of NBA.
Yeah,
having to be American.
I mean, well, sidebar, he's showing you exactly why he didn't want to be the face of the NBA. I think it's wild. But you need the NBA, for some reason, we just don't fuck with Boston. Well, I know why I don't fuck with Boston. But for some reason, the collective just is like fuck them, yo.
Yeah.
Like it's cool, but like we're not buying into that, right? Like we would love
Which is odd.
We
but,
would love
like,
for another
but-
team to
yeah.
step up.
Because
and
Tatum
see.
is a bitch.
He's not.
Come on, what are we doing?
He's not.
What are we doing?
I don't
Nah.
like
Don't.
Ask my man-
That's your Philly
ask my man-
bias.
Ask my man how many Tatum
No,
games
that's
he watched this
understand.
But he don't like it.
Not,
I watched him
Jerv, Jerv.
a couple.
He looks at basketball the same way he looks at all sports. It's Philly and everything.
No.
Nah,
If
he's
no,
I don't like Tatum.
That's different than basketball.
I don't like Tatum.
What don't you like about
I just don't like Jason Tatum.
You don't like the way he looks. You don't like his
Like
face.
that?
You don't like his face.
Finish your thought, Jerv, because I actually like the path
So
he was taking.
like they what would help the NBA, and it's not OKC. It would help the NBA more if, believe it or not, Houston, which is the number 2 seed, would help the NBA way more because you have because you have an American-born player. You have Jalen Green. You have, like if they got there, obviously one of those dudes. You got the Thompson.
Mhm.
But
Mayor.
like, there's a bunch of
lean on him.
you know what I mean, and then
Yeah.
you got the redemption story with
Omega Doka.
yeah, right. So like all that,
You gotta lean on it.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like that would be dope. And Houston's a nice solid
Yeah,
size
a bigger
market. It's
size,
not
yeah.
Oklahoma City. It's not happening because they're gonna get bumped in at least the second
Mhm.
round maximum. You know what I'm saying? But like the NBA would love for the Knicks to be good enough to make it, but they're ass. Like they're not making it. Like
Can the NBA bolster these smaller markets? Is that a help to them?
what do you mean?
Make OKC a New York.
So in order for the, but so
Like I'm not saying I know I can like think of how it can happen.
so it's the media. So it all comes down to the media size market, and
right.
the NBA can't control that.
Yeah.
Because you can't bring that size of a media to Oklahoma
them.
City because it's not a large enough population to support
Yeah.
that much media.
I guess it can't. Yeah, I feel like that like somewhere there's an opportunity there, but to your point, like
I mean,
you
so
can't really it'd be tough to bridge that gap.
it's so what would help Oklahoma City, I guess, would be if Chet Holmgren was just for obvious reasons, like a white dude, you know, like
Yeah.
that would make 1000% the NBA just love that shit, and they're like really hoping probably that happens. But like even Shea, forget where he's from, right? Shea, like, does he have personality? Like I know he dresses and shit like that. But does he have personality?
I don't know.
And like
Never.
that's what's like you need like Anthony Edwards has personality. Like hate him or love him, whatever. But like Anthony Edwards said, like that with Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Kevin Durant, they may have been low key, but they had personality.
Yeah.
Right. Like I don't know anything about Shea other than he's Canadian. He dresses like the new people in the world, and you know what I'm saying, and he's good at basketball.
So I think what you said.
Hey, George,
I-
gotta relax.
I actually 100% agree with what you said. Right. It is saving it for a certain aspect, but it's not good for the longevity of basketball because there is no passing of the torch, and you don't want to get to a situation where we're trying to just randomly identify who's the guy after the guys leave.
Yeah.
I agree with you 100% where you said the face of the NBA should be an American because I think that's a big part of it, right?
That's what
I think
Boston's so crazy.
that's
dog.
what
They-
makes
it's got
Boston so
everything.
crazy, bro.
Everything we gonna
Because-
say, they
But
have
people
it.
don't like him.
Yeah. Because I mean, if that
Why the Patriots so like, but the Celtics
I
aren't?
just want to work like I don't know.
But you got the
Oh, you had fans from other cities that were.
I mean,
Tom Brady
Jason
fans.
Tatum literally
Niggas
has
itch.
Jason Tatum
Look, little
literally
kids
has
12 jerseys.
the storyline of the guy, right?
Yeah.
Drafted by the team,
Mhm.
didn't go join up with nobody else. Drafted by the team, had to get over the hump,
A high
right?
draft
Had the
pick.
humps, right? I gotta fight through the humps.
He was a high draft.
High draft pick.
restructured his deal.
Beats one of the guys, right?
Who they beat?
They beat Golden State.
That ain't big Golden State.
No, they lost to Golden State.
They beat
Who they beat?
fuck did they just beat?
Think, they built Milwaukee, wasn't it?
Nah, Dallas.
Dallas.
Damn, we off
Did
like
he
that.
beat one of the
No, he
guys?
didn't beat one of the
Okay,
guys.
I just want to see.
I forgot that they
I just
lost.
wanted to see if he still beat one of the guys.
Had they beat Golden State, then he would have beat one of the guys.
Okay.
Who was on that team
So
when they beat him?
I guess that was just that was a
Yeah,
sweet
that was-
win. Like,
yeah.
that joke wasn't.
But I'm
More
saying,
of a reason not to like him. This is why they not like him.
There is a lot of Jerv made 100% accurate points. To my opinion, I know we've argued about the face of the NBA having to be from the NBA. I mean, from the America for all years, but I still think it's true because I think if it wasn't the case, Giannis would be the guy, right? Like if you didn't have to be an American, Giannis would be the guy. Luka would be the guy.
Well,
like you would have the guys.
Let's look at another sport because in the comparison to that, the face of the Major League Baseball is Ohtani right now.
Baseball is different.
You think?
Baseball is a shit ton different. Baseball is an international sport.
In fact, when someone American is the top,
Right. Right.
I wish the Phillies would have more.
Bryce
rules
Harper.
in
I
the
think Bryce Harper was on the
Brian,
top.
what's your thoughts on the Lakers and Golden State saving the NBA?
Yeah, I said it. Like it makes it more interesting, but I don't think it's they're saving grace. Like there's not enough. There's not enough there. To all your guys' points, I agree. I would back to my comment was like, I think what's going to save basketball is working to expand those smaller markets and making me and the world care about those smaller markets, smaller teams. I don't know how that works. I don't even know if whatever, just to say Oklahoma, but I don't know if LeBron going to Oklahoma makes that shit any different. If at the height of LeBron was
now that makes a difference.
Could that?
Yeah,
LeBron
made Cleveland relevant.
Okay, but I feel like that's even.
Is there a reason you
He was
took an
already
hour
there.
for that the game though?
You know, he went to Florida, right?
Mhm.
He won 2 championships there.
Yeah, we talked about the guy.
He's there.
We talked about the guy, right? So let's talk about the guy this year.
I know. Now I see what Daryl was saying.
Now you get it. Now I fucking get it. This fucking guy.
You can't say nothing.
Sit in the chair.
Once you sit in the chair. So look, MVP race, man. It's a 2, possibly 3-man race. The candidates. Well, I'm going to throw Giannis in it because
It's a 2-man race. It's not 3.
Sure.
It's a
I'm
2-man
going to throw
race.
Giannis in it. All right.
All right, well, fuck it. I want to throw Jason Tatum in there then.
We can do that
Fuck, it's a
too.
4-man race.
Fuck it, 4-man race.
5. Anthony Edwards in that joint
No,
too.
Anthony
Yo,
Edwards
let's
not
keep.
in-
Yo,
not
Brian,
in-
you want somebody in there?
Peep game.
I'm with John.
So here's you got Shay.
And I met John.
You got Shay. Guys, you got Shay dropping.
Where's
bangers.
Josh?
Where's Little Wayne?
Reunion tours.
Going on tour.
Falling asleep on stage.
Said drop bang.
You got Shea Gilchrist Alexander, 32 points, 0.8 points per game, 5 rebounds, 6.3 assists. Leads the league in 50, 20, 30, and 20-point games. Scores with solid efficiency. And he's one of the best two-way defenders on the league's best defensive team. Okay? Then you got Joker. Goddamn. 29.7 points per game, 12.8 rebounds, 10.2 assists, triple-dub. Triple-dub.
Who's averaging triple-double?
Averaging the triple-double. Amongst the league leader in scoring, rebound, assists, and steals. Also top 5 in steals.
Yep.
By far, also had one of the most prolific games you will ever see. 61 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists.
Though.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Okay.
And since you got Giannis, 30.4 points per game, 11 rebounds per game, 6.2 assists.
Yep.
But why not Giannis though?
You want to know why?
No, I'm truly asking.
The answer to this question is because Shea Gilchrist, Shea should have probably won it last year.
Yeah.
Shea did not win it last year.
Mhm.
Shea's team improved. Shea's performance improved. The way
True.
the NBA works, unfortunately, we can sit up here and complain about it, but we know how it works. That you don't just win MVP.
Mm-hmm.
You got to earn it. You got to earn your stripes, right? Like you got to lose it basically the first time in order to win it, right? And unfortunately, when you get to this number 3 and not acting like he's not doing what you got to do to get the 4th one. So the thing is, and if they would have just given it to Shea last year like they should have. Not saying Joker didn't have a good year. Should just gave it to him last year like they should have. We wouldn't have this issue this year because a 60-point triple-double and averaging a triple-double is fucking amazing.
Ooh, that was kind of dope. That was kind of dope.
That was a hell of a series.
Oh, and he's on his face.
They are dogging these motherfuckers right now.
Come on, guys.
All right, my bad.
Lock in.
That was a fucking hell of a play.
Lock in. You picked Florida.
You picked Florida and fucking Houston's got damn near 30 points with like 10 minutes to go.
He said that so convincingly. I forgot he picked Florida. I was like, you right, Don. You right, Don.
So did I.
Houston's got 26 with 5:17 to do.
I
Dude
know.
says they're gonna get 50 for the game.
Yo, I forgot he said that with so much conviction. I forgot he said it.
He forgot. And if you didn't remember, he
All
would
right,
have
here
acted like he
you
never
go.
said that shit.
Here you go. God, it's Giannis, man.
It's
I'm
not
sorry.
Giannis.
I'm sorry. It's probably
No,
not
it's
going to be Giannis, but it's the reason why
That's not going to be.
is the same thing that's played only other two people. No, it plays other two.
But
people.
then, but he
It played
wasn't
Michael
even in the-
Jordan
he
and
wasn't
it
even
played
in the-
LeBron James. It's voter fatigue. It's Giannis. I mean, it's Joker. I'm not
I was
Giannis.
about to say,
I'm
you
sorry.
saying Giannis.
I'm tripping.
I think he's not even on the list.
It's Joker. It's Joker. It's Joker.
Here you go.
By the time
We're
this comes
saying
around,
the
they
same
probably.
Yeah, they don't want to give him a.
Yeah.
Well, he should not. Again, he should not have got it last
I can't
year.
speak to last year. I'm talking about this. year.
Shea should have got it last
Probably.
year. Shea came into the season being on the super duper MVP radar because people thought he should have got it last year. He improves on everything that he did last year. And while you're accurate, what Jokic is doing is MVP worthy. However,
It's Joker.
it's going to be Shea because Shea got screwed last year, and the magic number of getting to 4 puts you in a whole other category.
So that's you hitting the nail on the fucking head.
But I'm saying
that's
all,
the biggest
all
reason.
this factors into it. This is all the NBA.
He get
shit.
4. He get 4. They got to start calling him a top 10 of all time player. They ain't gonna do that because they don't want to do that.
Yeah, he's got to get more championships to get.
He got
top
2,
10.
right?
He's got 1. He's been to 1 and won 1.
He been one and lost one.
He's been to 1 and won 1.
I thought he been to 2.
I don't think. No, he only been to the 1 finals.
Yeah.
No, they been
No.
to 2. I'm pretty sure they been to 2.
No. Well,
I
the
could-
2 that they want.
They might have lost one, but I
and
think they went to. I think they went to 2. I could be.
I know.
I'm drunk.
Shea,
I know you are.
so if Shea wins,
I got you.
is that their? Will they force that to be the new face?
No, because he's not American.
But he's
One time.
speaks English.
He made the conference finals twice.
Okay. All right. You're right.
I know.
Like he's
22, 23 season.
he could do it.
Listen, when I look at the stats, if I'm going purely by the stats, right? Averaging a triple double was crazy.
Yeah.
And people only started disrespecting the triple double when Russell Westbrook got it. Then it became not cool.
He won,
Right.
he won MVP 1 year with it, did it again.
Right.
And he did, no, I think he's done it twice.
He done it twice. He's done it twice.
And he didn't even sniff MVP for that.
And people say it's not cool because people don't like Russell Westbrook. But Joker is like being the alpha on the team and just controlling.
Like Shea's the alpha?
No, I'm not saying he's
Oh, okay,
not.
I got
No,
you,
I'm
I
not
got
saying
you.
he's not. I'm not saying he's not. Also, if I'm being 100% frank, if I see those two teams playing the playoffs,
Can I be
I'll
Scott?
take Denver.
I'm gonna be frank.
Yeah,
I
you
wanna
can be
Scott.
frank. Be
I wanna
George.
Scott.
You
I
be
don't know what's
George.
happening right now.
I'm Scott.
Jerv is being
I know.
facetious.
Anybody
I'm
else
doing too much.
had anybody else?
He's being
Strike one.
Who's
Strike
your-
one.
who's your-
He's on strike one.
Who's your
You wanna
MVP,
address
Don?
me?
Who's your MVP?
That's all I want. Stop sneak this.
Who's your
dog.
MVP?
Oh
Don?
no, I agree. I agree with you.
You agree with me?
Joker.
Hey, Don, you can
No,
say this
no,
fucking
start
table
asking.
all
No,
the
you know
time.
what? Start asking him.
Dude, I have it pulled up right here.
Because all he's doing is agreeing.
Oh,
No, I pulled it up.
Don gonna pull it up on chat.
I'm
What?
I'm
Pull it up on
he-
ChatGPT. Ask ChatGPT all your answers.
And ChatGPT
Don't-
has
hey,
has shot
You're not
first.
supposed to tell the people that you're using
I,
chat.
I didn't say it. He
Go to
said it.
go to
You should not.
WIP and ask
But shot. They have shot first.
Ask them what they think.
They have shot first. Ryan's
His
looking.
name's Shay.
They have Shea first,
Okay.
and then they have Joker.
Okay.
And I'm looking at the stats, and it says 30 points, 12 rebounds. That's a triple double right there to me, average.
You're absolutely right.
So before he even said that, I had
he
it
was already on that wavelength.
Oh, okay. I see you, Don.
You know what I'm saying?
He was on the 3-2 before the 3-2.
And then, listen, I'm already on.
Ryan, where you at? Ryan, where you at with it?
Because now, like, I'm influenced by all this shit.
Hey, man, that's how this y'all shit
It
works.
fucked me up, but like,
Let's make sure you call him Shay.
averaging a triple double is crazy.
It's nasty work.
That's crazy.
And I don't even believe in assists. That's the crazy part about
it's crazy.
it. For me to say it.
Hold up.
It's crazy.
Oh, my fault.
All right, we had a little segment that we've done in the NFL. We're on to
That was nasty.
We're on to the NBA where we're naming the best player from every franchise
Okay.
Of all time.
of all time. So we've done the Eastern Conference. Now we're going to do the Western
I wrote mine
Conference.
down because I knew you was coming.
And you know bring it. Hey, it's in the show notes. If you just open them up, you might always know
Every
what I'm
time
talking about.
every time he says he sends the link, I don't get this link. So
Yeah, I saw someone say send the link.
Yeah.
This you always say send the link.
And then Don said-
never got posted.
Don says,
No, it goes to your email.
I mean,
Your email.
there's somebody that yelled at us.
Check your email. Check your email.
I'm not looking.
Check the
let me
JY.
Let me check. Let me
All right,
circle
I
back.
will.
I'm not
Check
looking
JY
for it. I
Yahoo.
just assumed it was in
I
chat.
ain't gonna put you on your check the J1 Yahoo and check
Oh, no, I'm
John.
I'm not complaining about the link. I'm actually okay. I just was saying to.
I mean, I'm just here.
When I say sent, I mean
I
feel like-
Hey,
I
Don,
feel
tell
like
them
I'm
if you say
sent.
sent, shit
it's
sent.
sent.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm efficient.
Hey, man. Let's start with the San Antonio Spurs. Best player in franchise history.
Tim Duncan.
Timmy?
You said you wanted me to go first, so I just
He see how he counteracted? He knew you was going with it. Came
Tim
off the
Duncan.
top rope. Like,
Hey,
hey,
you're right. Why don't you shut that?
it's not it. I did look at it.
Shut it. But hold on. Understand.
That was off the
But
dome.
understand this. Now that you addressed me. Now we're here.
Now we're here.
Now we're here.
Now we're
No,
here.
now
we
we're
locked
here.
in.
I
We
was
locked
locked
in.
in. Now we're here. Let's
Now we
go.
locked in.
You were, because you said next time go
You like
first.
Timmy?
Next
You like
next
Timmy?
team. Tim
No,
Duncan.
you
Ryan has an
you
answer.
said
It's
Ryan.
Tim Duncan.
I said Tim
The
Duncan.
Tim
Okay,
answer is
Tim
Tim
Duncan.
Duncan. It's literally Tim Duncan. It's like no other answer for Spurs. It's Tim
New
Duncan.
Orleans Pelicans.
Anthony Davis.
Hey, man. There it is.
No. Everybody shut up.
Okay.
You can go ask your computer. It knows.
Jared, don't do this, man.
No, this is
You don't gotta do this.
This is the game.
I'm gonna go.
My man's addressed me. Once you address me, it's on. I'm like, you should have just shut the hell up and not say.
I don't know. I was gonna say Zion Williams.
Hey, man, that's how you feel.
That's how you
gonna say Zion Williams.
Sometimes you gotta stand on business, man.
But he always get hurt.
It's all right. It don't matter.
I got Anthony Davis as well.
I got Anthony Davis.
Not Chris Paul.
I think
Hey,
you know something. I wanted to say him too, but I couldn't remember how. I couldn't remember if it was, if they were the Pelicans.
I'm gonna tell you one person that knew Chris Paul was on the team and wasn't gonna say it.
It
Hey, it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered. He's not the guy.
Fuck what you said. I'm like, yo, stop being a hater. One day you gonna tell us the real reason why you don't fuck with this boy. There's gotta be some real shit.
Memphis Grizzlies.
Stole him. Did Clyde? Mm-hmm. Yup. Clyde who?
Drexler.
Yup. Go ahead, Ryan. Go ahead, Ryan. Don't fuck with me. Go ahead. This nigga said Clyde Drexler, nigga.
Anybody I know.
Clyde Drexler never played for the Memphis Grizzlies.
You said he did.
I was
He was
fucking
being
with you.
facetious. Dom.
I was like, see,
Oh, man. Hey, Dom, man. Do what you do, dog. You ain't gotta fucking. Don't let him pull you down.
which one of them went? The
Both of them were there.
were they both there?
Yep.
But the younger was the best.
Yeah, Mark. Then.
Marcus Hall?
So Marcus Hall.
Give me
Izzo.
Go ahead, say, because that's what I was gonna say.
Zebo.
Yep.
Give me Zebo.
Give me Zebo.
Okay.
That's Zach Randolph.
Okay.
Next thing.
That's
Houston
yeah.
Rockets. Come on, Don. You
Come on, Don. Don, you ain't gotta look this one up,
At
Don.
all.
Houston
Of all
Rockets.
You
time,
ain't gotta look this. Here's the
Hakeem
thing.
Olajuwon.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, here's the thing.
Like that.
If you actually could have used Clyde Drexler, it would not be right. He played for them. Like, he fucking played. Yeah, see, this is Hakeem Olajuwon.
Lock it up.
Yep.
Dallas Mavericks. Let's go, Don. Where we at?
Where we at, Don? Let's go, Don.
Joker. It's like, no.
Dollar.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Okay.
He was joking, guys. He was joking. Come on. Dirk, we all.
He picked a random foreign white guy. Like,
Anybody want
this?
dissent? Or is Joker?
He looked, they all look the same. I'm going Joker.
Sacramento Kings.
He has to. He has to go.
No, he don't always gotta go.
Yes, he does, bro.
We're not doing it.
Hey, go ahead.
Yeah, we gotta do this, bro.
Hey,
You don't run the show, bro.
respectfully, I'm not answering the show. I'm asking you respectfully. Can we let him go first? My man.
No, I defer.
That's cool.
I give you my spot.
Go ahead, Don. Go ahead.
Can I go? Can we
Go ahead.
No, 5 seconds. 5, 4. He's typing at 3. He can't spell. 2. He's stumbling on the words. 1. Hit enter. Come on, Don. Come on, Don. Come on, Don. I don't even know the team.
You go.
Sacramento.
Sacramento. It's fucking easy answer.
Oscar Robinson.
That's a good answer.
I was gonna say Chris.
I'll go Mitch Richmond.
He has no fucking idea who the fuck he just said.
I was
Who
Chris
the-
Webber.
Chris Webber.
Chris Webber.
Actually,
Probably-
I'm still gonna go Mitch.
I probably will go Oscar Robinson, honestly.
That's fair.
Phoenix Suns. This one won't be interesting. It's a lot of answers on this one.
It's neither one of them want a chip, but I'll go Kevin Durant. Just his
Phoenix Suns.
Doesn't Kevin Durant play for the Suns right now?
He does.
Phoenix Suns, Don.
He does. He plays for Phoenix
I'm
Suns right now.
I'm out, man.
No, he says Kevin Durant.
Okay.
That's not a bad answer.
Mm-hmm. You want to put Barkley on there?
No.
You don't got to. He played for the Phoenix Suns.
No, I'm just asking the guy who you're going with.
I'm going Steve Nash.
Steve, my favorite. KJ.
Kevin Johnson was a
He's
beast.
my favorite.
It's
But
probably Steve Nash. He won 2
But it's like
MVPs
probably
with him.
Steve. I'm with Steve.
Did he win a chip? Nobody. Anybody win a
Yeah,
chip?
but
there?
Kevin Durant's
Kevin
made
Durant
playoffs
won the chip
one
either.
time with them.
No, I know he hasn't, but I'm just saying.
Kevin Durant
Who you
could be the
got,
answer.
Jared?
I said Steve
Steve
Nash.
Nash.
Kevin Durant could be the answer for probably 3 other franchises. Just
True.
not Phoenix.
Los Angeles Lakers.
Well,
Damn.
this
You
is
got
where
everybody. You got everybody.
So because it's impossible for him. I'll just say it's Magic Johnson for me.
Magic.
Kobe.
Kobe.
LeBron.
Fuck it, let's go 4-4. I'm going Kareem. I'm going the captain. I just wanted to be 4.
There is one person that you cannot say. It is fucking LeBron James being the greatest Laker of all time.
Why? It's not. Why? It's not. I wouldn't know why. I mean,
Well, the simple answer. This is
he's one of the greatest players of all
one
time
of the great.
that
but
played for the franchise.
Right.
So you're only looking at why he was a Laker.
Yes, that's
Okay.
because it's the
That's
greatest score of
exercise.
the franchise. What you did with other franchises doesn't make you great for this franchise.
Golden State.
What you do on other podcasts don't make you great on this podcast.
Steph Curry.
Golden State.
Oh my God! I thought we were still talking about Lakers. I was about to lose my shit. I was about to lose my shit.
Guys, it's taking a little bit longer than I
I'm sorry.
expected. Because
I'm sorry.
Jerv is being
I'm sorry.
real argumentative.
I'm sorry.
Golden State.
Yeah, Steph.
Steph. Utah Jazz.
No.
Karl Malone.
God.
The mailman.
No.
John Stockton.
John Stockton.
No.
I can't even give Karl Malone
You
no love.
can't say fuck.
In unison, I think we can all look at the camera and say, fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Kids,
Fuck
man.
that guy.
All his kids are like.
You with us? Because you didn't say fuck that guy.
Because I didn't say him.
Yeah, you did. You said the mailman. That's Karl Malone.
Oh, I thought you said somebody else. Who
I
did you
said
say?
John Stockton. We say fuck Karl Malone.
No, not fuck John Stockton. He's a great guy.
Yeah, why was
John Stockton's a woman.
He's a nice man.
What's up?
He's a nice man.
I wasn't saying fuck him. I thought that's what y'all was. I didn't say fuck anybody.
We were looking
But
for you to
fuck
say
Karl
fuck
Malone.
Karl Malone. That's what we're still looking for you to say fuck Karl Malone.
You fuck Karl Malone.
Okay,
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate
You
you.
a little
Thank
worried.
you.
When ain't he a molester or some shit?
Hey,
Hey,
Allegedly.
Portland Trailblazers.
actually, it's not really a man. He's a whole child.
He's a whole child.
Two. Both of the children were from
A 14-year-old.
underage women.
Portland.
Yes, they're both
Yes.
professional athletes.
Yes.
And this nigga won't claim them.
They're hella athletic.
Oh my God.
Portland Trailblazers.
Hey,
Don.
hey,
Don.
Come on, Don. Come on, Don.
Clyde Drexler.
Yeah.
Clyde. But that's not who I want. Portland. Reggie Miller.
Jesus.
And he's gonna act like he's joking, but he's not joking.
God,
He's
you
gonna
said
act like
let
he's
it go.
joking.
I was.
You it don't look like you're joking.
Hey,
I said what I said. Clyde
Hey.
Drexler.
hey, I told you it's gonna say he's acting like he's joking. He's
I
not-
was.
I know.
You were like right there. If you would have just like
Oklahoma City Thunder.
Kevin Durant.
I agree.
Okay. Woo. Kevin Durant.
Minnesota.
If you said Russell Westbrook, I wouldn't be mad at you though.
I wouldn't be mad at it at
No, I
all.
wouldn't be
I
mad
actually
at you.
think Russell Westbrook got a better argument.
He probably does have a better.
Are we allowed to say Seattle?
Could you say Sean Kemp?
No, Super's on
Yeah,
it.
for Oklahoma City, I would have took Sean Kemp as a good answer.
No, you gotta say no.
Yeah,
When did Sean Kemp ever play for Oklahoma City?
It's a transition
Well, isn't that the
franchise.
team?
So
The
is
Supersonics.
So is Steve McNair the greatest?
If you said
Is he the greatest Houston Oilers quarterback of all time? Or up
But
there
didn't he
with
play for
Washington?
both franchises?
I wouldn't argue.
Okay.
Yeah,
all
No,
right.
I'm with that though, Jer.
Okay,
Yes, I would.
okay.
Yeah, I would go. I would
But you
probably-
weren't
All right,
supposed to be
that's
with that because the answer is no. So
Okay.
back to back.
It's a transition franchise, guys.
no,
As long as
no,
Ray
it's
Lewis, so Ray,
it'd be
Ray
different.
Lewis is the greatest. It's so Ray Lewis
No,
was
so
the greatest.
here's
Brown?
where that difference because Baltimore. I mean, the Browns.
And so they came back. Ray Lewis was the greatest.
The Browns
Brown.
have a new franchise. Now.
And so they
If there was no
They
Cleveland,
established a whole-
if there was no other Cleveland, if Cleveland didn't exist, the Cleveland Browns didn't exist, then you probably would say I would talk like. I mean, I'm just saying. I understand. I get what your point.
So Marc Gasol's the greatest Vancouver.
Yeah, Grizzly. Yeah.
They were the Grizzlies with Vancouver.
Yeah.
They were. Okay. That doesn't work. They got the same name.
Last but not least, Denver Nuggets.
Carmelo.
I'm gonna go with the guy that actually won the MVPs.
I'll go with the guy that you said was the best guy on another franchise he never even played for. He's so fucking nice. He can't be the nicest guy in his own franchise. But I do think, to bring it full circle, I do think that they both shared their number.
Yeah. All right.
But I do think Denver was disrespectful for even letting someone wear 15.
I feel like they asked. I feel like they
I feel like they
you don't
did.
think
I feel
so?
like he said
No.
they did too. I feel like he's been on record saying that
Okay.
they asked, yeah.
All right. Fair enough. Staying with the NBA.
Joker could have asked, but
Staying with the NBA.
Joker doesn't look the kind of guy to ask.
Who knows
So-
what he said?
Guys, we got two more NBA topics to get through real quick. But we'll just do one. We'll hold on to one. We'll hold on to that. But so we're doing eras, right? New spin on the era conversation. I'm going to give you a team.
You would call it a new era?
Like the hat.
You see where
I'm going to give you a team.
Straight
We're
up
going to
double
put
down.
them into guys.
You like a teacher at school. Guys, come on, stay on topic. You two in the corners. Demerits for both of you.
I'm going to give you a team.
About to call some parents.
We're going to put them into this year's NBA.
You're going to call a team from a specific year.
From a specific generation, specific year. We're going to put them into this year's NBA.
And we're-
You tell me how they fare.
Okay.
Whether they, all right, so are we saying whether they chip up, make the playoffs, or they
I like that.
chip up, make the playoffs, or bust?
Or bust.
Pause.
I don't like that you point at me.
Y'all said that shit.
You're
You-
weird.
Y'all busting.
All right,
at the
so
same
we-
time.
We're going.
Jeremy want to fucking roll now. I want to roll now.
I started this shit with him, man.
Jeremy,
Now you
you
gotta
trouble now. Because I am feeling it.
Yo, what's the time? What's the time right now? What's the time? Mark this time down.
We are going the
An hour 28? Yeah, pull
we're
that.
going
You
to
gotta pull that.
2004
The 2004.
Detroit Pistons.
The 2004. Remind me who was on that team.
So you got
Chauncey
Billups, Rip Hamilton, Tayshaun
Okay,
Prince,
with Rip. Okay.
Rasheed Wallace, Ben Wallace. Those were the starters. You probably had Corliss Williamson's coming off the bench.
They would be a
Lindsey
playoff
Hunter.
team. They would be a playoff
In the
team.
East.
They'd be a playoff team. They're not chipping up. They'd be a playoff team.
They're a low seed playoff team because they are too physical.
I got them in the championship.
They play.
So I said
They play physically.
my
They
reasoning
could not
was
play the same way right
in
now.
today's
I got
game,
them in
they
the
would make the
championship.
playoffs because they was too physical and they
And coming out the East, I got them in the championship.
Nah, like the Eastern Conference championship.
Yeah.
And
No, I got them in the championship.
with today's teams, with yesterday's rules, you may have a point.
No,
But with
no.
yesterday's players
Here's the
and
thing.
today's rules,
So the way I look
at
at when people always look at things like it's monolithic, right? I think you say today's rules, but I think they had people that could shoot. Chauncey Billups shot at a 39% clip.
sure.
So like if you just say, yo,
But
you shoot
everybody
more-
shoots like
I
that
hear
now.
you. No, everybody doesn't shoot like that. Everybody does not shoot like that. If you say, yo, I just want you to shoot more threes, he can do it. Rip Hamilton can shoot. Tayshaun Prince can shoot, right? They had the Rasheed Wallace, low key, was one of the most unstoppable power. Like who's checking? Like who is checking Rasheed
today.
Who's Rasheed checking out?
Rasheed played D.
But he's playing more slow-footed power forwards than
Come on, man.
he would be playing right now.
I mean, he gonna get beat. I'm not saying he's gonna be the best, but he's cooking. He's putting people in a fucking blender.
So he's not putting people in the blender
He's
because
putting people in a blender.
Hear me out.
I think they're
He talent-wise, he has all the ability to do what you're saying.
for sure.
Rasheed Wallace's biggest fault was that he never was the guy that he should be. He showed flashes. Rasheed Wallace should have been the greatest power forward to ever play basketball, or at least be in that conversation. All the great power forwards say that about Rasheed Wallace.
Right.
What hurts Rasheed Wallace was that Rasheed Wallace sometimes just wasn't Rasheed Wallace.
Agreed.
So in today's NBA, hit the four that he's guarding if he's playing a Boston would be
Al Horford? Cook. Barbecue
Okay, that's a bad
chicken.
example then.
Barbecue fucking chicken.
So okay, but if he's playing Denver, the four
I mean,
is
I said I got him in the chip.
Okay.
I didn't say they would win.
Okay, so he's playing. Okay, he plays the Knicks. He'd be guarding Cat.
Cat soft ass
Maybe
against
Cat can get
Cat soft. Cat baby shit soft, guys.
Cat can get busy.
Cat baby shit soft.
I don't think
Rasheed Wallace would destroy Cat. Are we impressed?
I didn't say
no.
Rasheed Wallace wouldn't score. I'm saying
I
Cat would get
disagree.
hits on Rasheed
Cat
Wallace.
is listen, the second
I don't know.
Rasheed Wallace
could
Bro.
shoot.
I
Cat
don't know.
can't
physically intimidated would be Cat Wade.
I don't think so.
He's a bitch.
I don't even fucking Cat. So like,
Yeah, because you know, listen, the second Rasheed would say, yo, I slap the shit out you. His whole game is out the window.
all right, then he slapped shit out and he's out the fucking.
He wouldn't even have to. He just had to say,
Rasheed
like
Wallace got
this.
kicked out of games for looking at fucking refs, dog. We're not gonna rewrite history. I'm just saying.
That's why I said.
All right. So let's. You got him losing.
All right, man. That's too much
We're
time
not
to
losing
business.
to.
That's too much time to business. We already not. I'm sure you got like 5-6 more teams.
Yeah. No, that's the only one. It was
That's the only. That's
just-
dude. That's just
every year, every week we're gonna do one.
Oh, all right. I
One,
apologize.
throw them into a
Can you give
generation.
us some in the agenda before?
It was an agenda. It's an error game.
Okay. I didn't know that's what that meant.
We
But
had
that meant-
132.
Okay.
Yeah, 132.
You on this side now? We don't talk about like what was on the agenda. Like,
But I'm on this side, but I got that. I still got. I got that mentality.
No,
my
that's
bad.
right too.
No, that ain't a strike.
That's strike two.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go.
George, it's from whenever Don logs us on to when Don logs us off. My G.
I didn't log us on
Nothing
today.
about it. Hey.
I didn't log us on
Well, it
today.
doesn't say George logs us off.
So how the fuck we gonna be? We never done.
Hey, man.
Never done.
Hey. Fuck that.
We at 132.
Never done.
Hey, man.
All right.
Hey, listen.
So look, we only got 2 more topics.
You here with us now?
I didn't realize we had 2 more topics.
Yeah, my G.
I was under the
Speak up.
I was under the impression that was the last thing we were talking about.
So I'm gonna throw some at y'all.
They deep topics too.
Nah, well, are they deep? Are they deep? So look, there was a CBS picture that they showed. It had an NFL all-time offense and NFL all-time defense.
Yep.
And I just want to know how y'all think these two teams fare against each other. So originally, my game plan was to have us pick our own, but clearly, y'all, in the essence of time, I'll just give you CBS.
Yeah.
Right? So here we go.
Was any Cowboys on that defense?
Yes, absolutely.
No, there was not.
It should be.
Because Deion went in as a Falcon. Fuck out of
That's
here.
fucked up.
No, it's not.
guys, here
You're
we go.
mad.
Here
He
we
had
go.
better time
Here we
in
go.
Dallas.
So at quarterback, you got Thomas Edward, Patrick Brady. Running back, you got Barry Sanders. Wide receiver, you got Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, and there's an option for a third wide receiver or fullback. We gotta pick which one we want.
Well,
No.
we'll take a wide receiver. What the fuck is a fullback?
Third wide receiver
Yeah,
or a
that's right.
fullback?
Who's gonna pick
The
Tom
third
Rathman as
the third
fullback?
wide
Like,
receiver was Terrell Owens.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Your tight end was Tony
It
Gonzalez.
don't even matter.
Your left tackle was Anthony Munoz. Your left guard was Larry Allen. Your center was Jason Kelsey. Your right guard was Zach Martin. And your right tackle was Jonathan Ogden.
So Jason Kelsey's
That's good.
the greatest center of all time.
Well, actually, they had somebody there I didn't like, so I
you
switched that out because I don't believe he's that good. So I switched it out.
Who'd you switch out?
Mike Webster of the Steelers. Fuck that guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I respect it.
Webster.
Okay.
Fuck Mike Webster. I don't know what's going on.
Fuck Mike Webster, guys.
I hope
Here's
Mike
the
Webster.
Here's the
I hope he's
defense.
still alive. I probably please.
Here's the defense. All right.
You can know him anyway.
So
He ain't
at
watching the
defensive
show.
ends, we got Reggie White and Bruce Smith.
Reggie White, Bruce Smith. Yeah.
At defensive tackles, we have Aaron Donald and Warren Sapp. Outside linebackers, you have Lawrence Taylor. Middle linebacker, Ray Lewis. Outside linebacker, Derek Brooks.
Yo, it's a wrap on that offense. Yeah. Oh, that's a defense. Golly.
Cornerbacks, you got Deion Sanders and Darrell Revis. Safeties, you got Ed Reed and Troy Polamalu.
There's no
one ever scores.
They don't give us a
Coaches, Bill Belichick for the defense. My guy, I can't even think of his name. I didn't put it on there.
Andy Reid.
No,
Bill Walsh.
Bill Walsh for the offense.
So but they don't have like slot or nickel corners on that list, like third or fourth corner, because you gave us three wide receivers. I'm just asking for that purpose.
But we can put one on there if you want.
No, I'm just asking. We don't need that.
When you go head to head with that offense, you might have to.
So you got
We got three linebackers on the floor. We wouldn't have three linebackers on the field with more than two corners.
But if you got that third receiver and you got a linebacker, that third receiver is gonna cook that really good linebacker.
Do you hear that defensive line? They don't need a fucking third.
They hear that offensive line?
Yeah.
I ain't never seen nobody block Reggie White.
Bro, Anthony Munoz was
I know.
We might want to go. I know he's old.
No.
But we might want to go watch the tape.
I know. I get what you're saying.
He might be one of the few people that probably did block Reggie White.
If he blocked Reggie White, he blocked Reggie White because the focus was on Reggie White. But then you got Lawrence Taylor on the fucking other side.
You got Jonathan Ogden on the other side.
I hear you. All these niggas ain't gonna get blocked. Somebody get through,
bro.
Whether it's Ray Lewis, whether it's Aaron Donald,
I want to see this game.
Whether it's Warren Sapp, whether it's
they're saying Warren
like,
Sapp.
Warren
Sapp is about.
I feel like we really disrespected this offensive line.
We're not.
You got Zach Martin
I can say
and Larry Allen at guard.
That's the greatest offensive line you ever put together.
You got Munoz and Tony Allen.
You're not running up the middle.
Why the fuck ain't you?
Zach
Martin is a bona fide bull.
Yeah.
Larry Allen was a bona fide back.
Now you got the running back one-on-one with the linebacker.
Okay, give me Barry Sanders one-on-one against any of them. Against any of them.
Hold up, time out.
Give me Barry. Hell yeah, give it to me.
The way that you're saying that these guys are certified bulls.
They are bulls. They are bulls.
The same fucking thing on defense.
I hear you. But I think you like
this is fucking.
The difference is defense in this particular area that we're talking, not the skill positions. These guys on defense are considered the greatest people to ever play football.
Paige,
Say no offense.
Crazy, dog.
Skill position wise. Now it could be default because people don't really talk about linemen as much.
I think that,
but you don't really hear Reggie White, Lawrence Taylor, and Deion Sanders. Just those three.
You hit the nail on the head.
I got you.
People just don't talk about
Reggie White, Lawrence Taylor, and Deion Sanders are literally considered three of the top 5 to 6, 7 football players to ever play football.
Okay. You got Thomas.
And you telling me none of them are going to get
if we actually ranked all these players,
sure,
the top 2 going to be on offense.
Jerry Rice and Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Awesome. I bet you the 3 or fucking 5 of the next 7 is on defense.
I wouldn't.
Deion Sanders, Reggie White, Lawrence Taylor,
and then the next 5 going to be on offense. Yeah. Barry Sanders.
So you got here's the logic. With defense,
I know you don't like talking
defense.
Aaron might be the greatest.
Might be the greatest.
But no, you got Aaron Donald. You got Aaron Donald and
Warren Sapp.
I'm not. Here's the crazy thing.
On the one side of the field.
I'm good.
On
Yeah,
one side
they
of the
gotta
line,
stop every
Give
single
me Zach Martin against
They gotta
Warren
stop
Sapp
every
any
single
day of
time.
the week.
If they don't
One
stop,
on one.
yes,
I love it. Give it to me.
Peep game. If they don't stop and somehow, some way, the offensive line is able to keep them off the pressure, and who is it? Barry Sanders gets to the line. Fucking Ray Lewis is right there. That was my point.
Time out. You seen what Barry
That's
did to
yo,
Ray?
did I just not say that, Cameron?
Have we
Ray
not
Lewis
seen
is
what
right there.
Barry did to Ray in the open
I'm
field?
agreeing with you.
Okay,
He got like this.
If Barry get any of these three linebackers in the open field, it's barbecue
Is my
chicken.
man Lawrence Taylor doing coke before this game? Because if he
Doesn't
doesn't, no one stops. He got to do a bump. He got to do a bump.
3 shots.
He got to do a bump. He got to do a bump. He had a prostitute.
That's a hell of a question right there.
I need
That's a hell of a question. Listen, this is a game I think everybody in their mind would love to see. Though.
That's crazy. No Cowboys. None of them Cowboys on defense ever.
No,
That's
Didn't
crazy.
he say Leo?
I mean,
Leon
Leon,
You keep bringing
lineman.
up Leon Lett, dog. This 2 shows you've been on. The second time you brought up Leon Lett.
Ain't he one of the greatest
He's really not.
Cowboys
He's more so
lineman
known
ever.
for the 2 fuck ups he did.
with the coke?
No,
Yeah.
That's
When-
the
well,
whole team.
yeah, the team
I
was
know that.
cool. You talking
White
about
House?
in the Super Bowls when they
Oh.
smacked the balls out of his hand,
Yeah.
and then the Miami.
but let's talk about these
Hold on,
fucking
bro.
No.
cornerback wide receiver
No.
matchup, bro.
You save it. Right. Put that on the next agenda.
It's not 55.
Damn, you being Don. You
So wait,
George, Don, Jerv. That's the majority of the show.
Oh, yeah, I was supposed to do this.
Except for Ryan. Ryan don't care.
I did Jerry Rice on who? Revis?
Well, we've seen Jerry Rice versus Deion Sanders.
They both had their moments.
Yeah.
Right. So we know that is
Yeah.
so that's a wash.
We've seen Randy Moss on Darrell. It's a wash too.
It was
Yeah,
a
but like that's like older
Randy got Darrell. Don't.
That's
No,
my
no,
point.
like,
we
like,
haven't
like,
seen
like,
T.O.
like,
on none of these linebackers.
So
we put everybody in their prime.
I would say
T.O. on these linebackers, dog?
we've
Come on, bro.
seen. I would say Deion
We
and
didn't get a
Jerry
nickel
Rice was more of a wash than Randy got shit on Darrell Revis, but I would say Darrell Revis probably won that matchup more times than not.
I disagree.
Okay.
No,
I disagree.
But like,
Who's
not
not
by like,
not that 1 year, not
So-
the crazy year.
not like a
Crazy year
crazy,
was
like
You got
margin,
Jerry over
not,
here,
not a crazy.
You got
margin.
Randy over here. You got Terrell Owens in the slot.
Well, because this list does not have a slot, we can't. So
They gotta be wide.
in this, what you're about to do, if T.O. was
That's the glitch.
if T.O. was to come out in a slot,
Mhm.
then one of these linebackers is not on the field, so he's not covered by a linebacker. So we don't need to play that game that the linebacker's on the cover.
But we didn't pick. I mean, all right.
Last
Well,
thing.
we could.
Last thing. This is
we could.
this is only for Jerv alone. This is only for Jerv alone. Jerv, when we first started,
Hold up, you trying to tell me Houston gonna score 19 points? They got 31 at the head. This nigga said they're gonna get 50.
when we
Man,
first
somebody might
started
get
this show,
Florida's about to score fucking 53.
He's gotta score 53 in this half, though. Yeah, my fault. Go ahead.
when we first started this show, a big theme for the show was we tried to come up with a Mount Rushmore of athletes
Okay.
that we could never settle.
So
Right,
you
it's
want me to-
unsettled.
Do we watch the slate clean? Are we going back to?
No, no,
I'm
I,
about to help settle this. Is that what you're about to
no,
ask? Me?
I just want
should,
your
should
thoughts.
we like
Okay.
end it?
Wait,
Not end it. Wipe the slate
Can I
clean.
know
Now
what
we
the
start
list
over.
is, or you just
you
wanna-
remember the exact list?
We
So,
never got
I-
past anybody.
It was.
because
It was.
we
it
only
was
had
Tom
one.
Brady. No, we had more. We had 3. We couldn't land on the last one because everybody was like, "I'm not conceding because I want my guy on there."
Yeah.
Because it was a
So
boxer.
who was the 3?
So it was Tom Brady.
Muhammad Ali.
Didn't make it.
Okay.
And that's where it went wrong.
Well, no, you said it was a boxer. I just
Yeah,
assumed
Muhammad Ali didn't make it. It
Who
was
the boxer
Tom
that was on
Brady,
it?
Serena Williams,
Serena Williams and
Tiger Woods, and those were the 3 that we got on it.
Floyd, I think we
No,
we had-
no. Once somebody said no to Muhammad,
Yeah,
nobody
that's
would give Floyd
Floyd
the
the
nod.
No, I mean, if you're not gonna put Muhammad on,
That's
there,
true.
there's no other boxer you can put on.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So those were the 3.
So that's where we was at. That's what.
Yeah.
That's how it got. That's how we
Well,
started.
no, I mean, then you just move on from boxing if you're not gonna put Muhammad Ali. Then it just comes down to the question why we're just.
I forget why we did.
so
this.
let's just go with Wayne Gretzky, and that's where it
no,
went.
we tried that. Wayne
That's
Gretzky got
not
asked
what I
too.
was about to say.
Wayne-
No, I'm saying-
Wayne.
That's what
so
we were saying.
it was every week. We would.
Let me
and-
just say what I was. Gonna say.
Okay.
So I'm guessing Michael Jordan's on the list because no.
I'm sorry. No, we
Jordan
did.
was
We
on
did
there.
5.
That's what I'm saying.
We did 5.
We only named 3 people. So
We were
Yeah.
doing 5. Jordan was the 4th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jordan was the 4th.
So this Mount Rushmore has 5.
Yes.
Okay. So we
We just because
we created a Mount
because
Rushmore.
we argued so much that we
So-
had to like pick
Okay,
Jordan was
we
like
have
a wash.
basketball, we have football,
Mhm.
we have tennis,
Mhm.
and we have golf. So right now, why didn't we just agree that it's Muhammad Ali? Why is there a fucking fight on that?
Who said that? Who?
Daryl wanted.
No, it wasn't just Daryl.
But
Chris also
I
said-
said
Daryl wanted Muhammad Ali.
I wanted Muhammad Ali too.
And then Chris wanted
Floyd,
Floyd.
and you hated on Floyd too.
Yeah, I think I did
Okay,
like Floyd.
so if we move in boxing, so then if we go hockey, there's literally only one person. It's just
Wayne
Wayne
Gretzky.
Wayne, but Wayne
And
got
that's what
Wayne
he
got
said.
Wayne across
And
the
they
board
didn't
got
want to do it because
news.
he was white.
Well, that's because
No,
you
it
guys
wasn't
are just
because he was.
ignorant.
It wasn't because he was white. It was because it was no. It wasn't.
It
It
was
wasn't.
because it was hot.
Okay,
It
I'll take
wasn't.
it.
was
Somebody
hot.
got you are a man of all sports.
It was
But it
because
had
hot.
other Negroes at this table. Do not.
It
watch
had to be a
I
unanimous
think I
vote.
said-
That's why we kept
It
getting
had to be
hung up.
unanimous.
It had to be a
But that was the
unanimous
interesting
vote.
part about it.
Like we all had to agree.
So
I wanted Ovechkin.
yeah, that's just crazy.
He doesn't have the assists.
It wasn't. It
I
wasn't.
like
Wayne
Ovechkin.
Gretzky got unanimous news. If I'm not
That's
mistaken.
just fucking.
No, because I
He's
voted for
literally
Wayne
the
Gretzky.
greatest hockey player of all time.
Now, I think we were just on an argument basis from that point forward. And
Yeah.
we
Daryl said, if y'all not going to put in Muhammad Ali, I'm not putting in Wayne Gretzky. Because
It's
he's
fair though.
But then we argued on
It's fair.
everything. We argued
Muhammad
on
Ali
everything.
should be in the butt. Wayne Gretzky.
That's what.
Agreed.
That is why I said what I
I don't
said.
understand why Muhammad Ali's not on the list.
It ain't fucking-
That's the Floyd fans. In the,
I'm a Floyd fan, but I don't understand why Muhammad Ali.
But they
is not
said
on the
because he lost and Floyd never lost.
that was the argument.
I'm a guy that uses that argument a lot for Floyd. However, Muhammad Ali's losses are way different.
way different. Way different
So-
people.
so I think-
There's a couple different ones.
It's Muhammad
As
Ali,
we
like Muhammad Ali's literally like, considered the greatest, like fucking, like
Athlete.
damn near like fucking
Human being.
Yeah, like he's
to do a sport.
we're gonna close
He's
it.
not.
We're gonna
He
close-
changed the sport. The
Just
way
think
we
about
talk
it.
in interviews.
Just think about it, because we're gonna
Yeah.
close this show out. But I do want to start revisiting that premise, right? We're gonna get this 5. It's gonna be hard as fuck. Because now
We're going to have to scrap
here's
the
the thing,
start from the beginning.
the first 4 is so easy because it's like everybody's like, okay, yeah. But now the 5th, you want your guy. So you gotta
First of all, there
I
shouldn't
take
be a
fucking
fifth.
Tiger Woods off before I fucking put Muhammad Ali not on the list. Like
we want to thank y'all for joining, man. You know what it is, Wings Whistling Sports, every Monday from when George decides to log us on to when George decides to log us off.
and let us know
Peace,
in the
love,
comments
and
if y'all
happiness.
want Don in that chair more or if y'all want Daryl in that chair more. Because there might be a time for a change, brother.
Change